Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Yes, bragging quiz. Bragging quiz. I gotta correct one more thing. I am the dog of wisdom. Everybody loves me. Alright. Is that? But just hello, everyone. Welcome back to us literally doing yet another Dragon Quest II stream. But yeah. Oh no, you're good, Nexus. I appreciate you popping by.
I don't know the whole lot. Probably gonna start out.
So I'm gonna have the map on hand as I adjust my mic more and more and try my hardest not to knock things over on my desk here. But yeah. I've made Dairy Queen 2. Also, for those who are wondering about today's stream title, I am going to address it, even though we're not supposed to address our stream titles as part of a bit. I decided to go with Norfolk Southern style safety plan. And by safety plan, I mean no plan. OSHA be damned. The OSHA death squads will come. I mean, when is it ever? Also, his mic was accidentally muted. I forgot to hit that button, so he just said hello to quite literally nobody in particular.
Oh, you bitch.
No, it was purely accidental.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to this stream because if I remember the pacing, even though I think we're due for a little bit of grinding, we're also due for something we will be seeing in a good short while.
But yeah, let's kick the shit off since we did have a bit of a slightly late start to begin with.
Yep.
And you didn't hit any buttons, which means you have to boot up the console.
Yeah.
Don't hold the home button. That's not how you do it. You just press it once.
There you go.
All right, go in there. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay. All right, making sure we're all good to go.
Oh, wait, actually, didn't we have a quick save log? I should probably just use that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, if you want to load from the quick save, go right ahead.
Yep.
And also, oops-a-daisy spoiling what could be the next game.
I mean, you haven't been shy about it at all.
No, I have not. I have been the opposite of shy.
Oh, no.
That's the wrong quick save!
No, that is the right quick save.
Is it?
For higher level.
Okay.
Yeah. Although I looked some stuff up, and we're not meant to go there for a little bit. So a couple things we actually missed in that little lap around the world. First of all, we have the jailer's key. We can go down here and...
Oh yeah, we're fighting those guys, aren't we?
Yep. There's some monster-ass monsters down here. No one knows why. Don't question it. Oh, Jesus.
And these motherfuckers are already off to a strong start.
Yep. Gotta love fucking enemies with breath attacks. Hey.
Also, as per usual, do not hesitate to let us know if either of us is too quiet, too loud, or echoey in one or two of the mic channels. Water sigil.
Yep, and just like that, we now have all 5. That's the first big thing. The second thing is, I think we wanted to go to Sahan. Because... yes, this is the one with the fucking... okay.
What? It's rich to find out somebody owns a sigil too. Wait, what?
Subtle shuttle.
It's not very subtle if it's in a chest.
I mean, if it's in a chest, that means it's been hidden from the eye.
That doesn't make it subtle though.
I mean, you're not looking at it.
You found your virginity. God, what was that? That joke. It was like a Disney Channel rock band, but it was hyper Christian. It's like the what? Your Jonas Brother Virgin Prayer Ring.
Oh yeah, I want to say that was a fucking South Park episode or some shit.
Also, one of my favorite things that's been coming out of South Park is how many times they've accidentally been transpositive.
Wait, what?
Yes, apparently there's been random transpositive jokes in South Park.
Huh.
Where, yeah. It's been interesting.
Huh.
I don't know the specifics, but apparently there's been a few that have been snuck in recently. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah, no, you wouldn't expect that considering it's fucking South Park.
And like, genuinely, I think only once or twice has Matt Stone and Trey Parker ever gone below the belt, or gone below the belt on that particular subject matter. Or, well, gone in a bad direction on that particular subject matter, I should say, which would be a better choice of words there. Usually, they just kind of target random things that normally elicit a reaction.
Alright, we have the thread and the shuttle, so we hand them to him.
But yeah, in the middle of people bringing up J.K. Rowling's response to the question of what does she think her people will see her legacy when she's gone, and her going, I don't care, I'll be dead. So y'all heard it first. The moment that we can invoke, or the moment we can, consider J.K. Rowling dead, we can just pretend she didn't exist.
Yeah, no, we can literally do that.
Oh, really? Okay, no. Okay, fair enough. Then I retract my statement then.
Yeah, that's why I was like hesitant to believe it, because I'm still thinking of like some of the earlier fucking episodes that were making jokes around like Mr. Garrison having a sex change.
Oh yeah, it's been fucking years, and I stopped watching them after a while, so...
I
guess I am gonna roll that back.
I think a lot of people got tempered on it once they got more aware of how things genuinely work, and, also the fact that the show basically became less about, like, children not realizing, not being ignorant to a bunch of the fucking shock humor going around, and more just the kids are mouthpieces for a bunch of dudes in their 40s now.
Probably.
Alright, so... where was I going to go? Oh, yeah.
Well, again, I'll retract that statement because I'm pretty sure that the jokes were accidental. I guess I don't know. I'm not gonna say benefit of the doubt.
I am going to say people accidentally just shoving their foot in their mouth when they try to be fucking transphobes. It will never not be funny.
Absolutely.
Like the people who try to misgender people, but the way they're misgendering them is their actual like preferred gender. That will always be my favorite, because it's the people who are like, no, we can always tell, though.
Now we'll be happy to take the piss out of J.K. Rowling once again, because she's had that done to her as well. And it's the funniest shit ever.
Oh my god.
The amount of gotcha moments they've gotten on her is absolutely fucking hilarious. And Kagura, thank you for pointing out some oopsie daisies there. I highly encourage people to do that. Seriously, if I misspeak something, please call me out. I am more than happy to like course correct myself in a good direction. Seriously, like I will never discourage that. I really need to emphasize that more, because there are a number of people out there who think that I like. A small number, mind you. There are a number of people out there, countable on one hand probably, that think that I would never course correct myself if I was in the wrong or misspoke about something. It's absolutely, like, no, you're wrong. I will happily course correct myself if I am wrong. I want to be wrong, because that's the only way I'm going to grow. Like, let me be wrong and tell me that I'm wrong about something. As long as it's not something harmful. Like, if I'm you know, course correct me on something harmful, don't try to course correct me on something that isn't harmful.
All right,
I think my wording was right on that, right?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember how to do this next part, because... Let's see. Okay, let's try resting at the inn.
Regardless, course correct me if I'm doing something, if I'm doing a bad. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
And by doing a bad, I mean saying something harmful to people. Just in general. Unless you're trying to course correct me into saying something transphobic, then go fuck yourself.
What if we're trying to course correct you into admitting that pineapple doesn't work with savory stuff?
Says who?
Says me.
Oh, just you?
Apparently.
Can't course correct me on that one. I will continue to stand by. Becky just already had that remark queued up.
Alright, let's get Princess the Flowing Tress.
Yeah, no, pineapple goes good with vodka at least. I will agree. I will more than happily agree with that.
Well, pineapple's not. Well, vodka's not savory. It's a neutral spirit.
It's one of the very few neutral spirits at that. Also,
not to mention, pineapple juice is really good, even though it's also probably really fucking sugary.
No.
Really?
Yeah, if you go out and grab a can of Dole pineapple juice, that's one, it's going to be a little bit tart, but also two, it's not that sugary.
Neutral spirit that makes you chaotic neutral if you drink enough. That explains why it's the drink of choice of Russia.
Also, I probably should bring up Atomic Hearts at this point, and a lot of
it speaks for itself at this point.
Well, so there are things to be upset about.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with the fact that the studio is in Russia.
Yeah, no, I saw people talk about it, how basically, that writing sure is...
Yeah, you be mad at the writing, don't be mad at a studio that can't help where they are. Like, it's been confirmed that Russia has stopped.
Kagura just got to the beginning of Endwalker and has vodka on the mind.
Then we'll do our best not to spoil Endwalker. But no, like, be mad at the shitty misogynistic writing that is in Atomic Hearts. Don't be mad at the fact that a lot of the people who are in Munfish can't leave Russia because Putin actually stopped, like, whatever the opposite direction of immigration is.
What the fuck? It's not emigration, because that's basically immigration, but under different conditions.
Yeah, but pretty much stop people from leaving the country because he's deathly afraid of everybody leaving Russia because they're... Yeah, emigration with the E. Where, but yeah, Putin pretty much has stopped people from leaving the country if they disagree with the current events. And Munfish is also in a country that will arrest you for speaking out against the war in Ukraine right now. It has been confirmed and has happened constantly on a daily basis. Like, they can't help that. They can't speak on that. Do not associate people who do not pull the card of you live in that country, you must support everything that country believes in. That's not okay.
Sort of like the people who get really up in arms about anything to do with China and the Chinese government. When
Yeah,
it's like the people don't have any blame for that. Shut up.
Genuinely, there are a number of people, one that Super Eye Patch Wolf has covered, that just can't leave the country because of the government. Now, if you want to be mad at Atomic Hearts about something, be mad about the fact that they opted to use racist imagery in the propaganda in the save rooms and didn't really decide, yeah, maybe we shouldn't. They openly opted to do that.
Or at the very least, if you are going to do that, put like a warning in the beginning of the game. Because you know what's a good example of doing that sort of thing? The Dead Space remake. Because not only do they include trigger warnings, they time prompts for when the triggers will show up, and if you opt into, like, covering stuff up, they will actually, like, blur the imagery on screen for you.
Ah, that's appreciative. Just like how, God, there's a game, I forget what the name of the game was, but if you have arachnophobia, there's a toggle in the accessibility options that turns all the spiders into cats.
What?
Yes. I forgot what game it was.
That's not accessibility, that's just an upgrade.
I forgot what game it was, but no, it was Satisfactory. You can toggle the spider enemies into cat models instead of being spider models.
Huh.
But yeah, so be mad at Munfish and Atomic Hearts, not only for the racist imagery that they willingly decided to put in. Oh yeah, Grounded also replaces all spiders with a different enemy entirely.
There was a game that would turn cockroaches into glass shards instead.
Just moving glass shards. I don't know, but would I be more terrified by the cockroaches or the moving glass shards?
I mean, living glass shards, that's just stick bugs in a nutshell, isn't it?
No, stick bugs is just moving twigs terror. Anyways, be also mad at Atomic Hearts for the English writing. It's not confirmed whether or not it translates from Russian, but the English script, it has the protagonist be inconsequentially misogynistic to every woman character in the game. Sorry, I need to stop saying female. That's like, even though that's my veteran in me kind of taking over when I say that.
Because it's got like
comes
that
off
weird
as really
greasy
chutty.
association with certain people who don't actually respect women.
Yeah, and I'm like trying to fix that. The protagonist of Atomic Hearts, at least in English, shows zero fucking respect for anyone not men. And I don't think anybody wants to put up with you know, that crispy ass creature. I'm sorry, that's just a hilarious line. It's so bad, but it's so funny.
Like if they just completely removed the misogyny, it could have been a half-decent fuck. It could have come off as like a parody of Duke Nukem almost. Or
oh god, you know, that would have been perfect. Or at least have the characters just before they sign off going, ugh, all right, and just hanging up.
Like you know what they could have done alongside just not doing the bad? They could have had like takes where it sounds like the characters are more are like reading off a cue card. Like remember that bit in the Super Mario movie trailer where the lady in the commercial where they only use the first take and she's clearly reading the cue card off the screen? Just do shit like that to reinforce to people that they're playing the equivalent of a B movie, and that game would have been 10,000 times better.
Absolutely, it would have been that much more approachable. But again, for just being a more boring, worse written BioShock.
Yes.
I will give Atomic Hearts one positive note that I've seen so far. The set pieces are cool as fuck. Genuinely, there are some really cool set pieces in that game.
I mean, people also said that about BioShock Infinite, and look where we are now.
You can give BioShock Infinite. I actually used a line from BioShock Infinite to expose how stupid someone was being, and I think it's fucking hilarious because they got really mad at me for it. But yeah, again, a game can be really shitty, but have some cool set pieces. That just acknowledges that the person behind that really wanted to do something that they were passionate about. They could have just been lifeless like they were with apparently the Overworld, but I'm just like, it's.
Not to mention, it is on record that Ken Levine is a capricious shitheel who will waste people's time with concepts that go nowhere.
Yeah. But, yeah, so, on the note of me using a line from Father Comstock, I was using it in response to someone saying, well, you're just scared of automation 2.0 when it comes to AI art. And I was like, that's you're literally. I told them they were literally prattling off the rich executives trying to get rich quicker rhetoric, even if they may not be aware of it. It is a thing in psychology that you can just inherit opinions through osmosis by being simply exposed to it. You don't have to parrot the opinion. Sometimes that just happens and you're not aware of it until someone tells you that someone else has said these exact words. And then I literally did the alternate rapture intro that Father Comstock does when you're going into the Flying City segment. And then I literally just changed 2 words. It's just the Father Comstock line or monologue. And that's where that conversation went off the rails, where they told me that I was being manipulative by saying, yeah, people are just trying to replace jobs with AI so they can get rich quicker.
Oh, you're the one being manipulative for saying that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was just like, really? Just... Alright, cool. Fucking eat shit then. I'm not having discussions with you anymore. Fuck it.
I'm taking my fucking whole tray of brownies and I'm going home. Don't ask why I have a whole tray of brownies. It's not for you.
I even went out of my way to say, I'm not saying don't use AI at large. Use it as a supplemental tool, which is fine.
The problem that most people have is that we can't trust people to not be shitheels with AI.
Exactly.
In this current situation where, like, artists are perhaps the most targeted they've ever been, the most under fucking pressure. Mm-hmm. With everything that's been happening with WB Discovery onward.
Honestly, as much as I hate BuzzFeed has been affected by it too, by having almost their entire writing staff replaced with a chat GPT bot.
Are you serious?
I shit you not. The executive of BuzzFeed is just getting richer now. And it's a massive fucking issue.
Thankfully, there are people who are negotiating clauses in their contracts when they sign on to people that basically says, if you use my work in any capacity for AI art, no, you fucking can't. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm. Also, Becky, if you want some people that you want to calm that absolutely like deserves the support, let me know. So hit me up on Discord DMs. I'll start doing name drops. Sapphics, Royal Opie is two of them right there on screen. Grindaviker, she's awesome. It's always been a joy to work with Grind. Grind is such a cool person. I believe she goes by she, her now, right?
She, they last.
She, they, okay. Grind is such a cool person to just know, in general. Because Grind occupies that space of being, like, highly intelligent, but also just massive fucking gremlin. In a good way.
Also, they have a cat, and one of them is like Dumpling Man personified.
Oh, Calgary, I saw this.
What?
I saw what you just sent me.
Oh,
the sports car plastic bubble.
What?
Kagura, DM that to... Or here, I'll just post it in chat real quick. It's so good.
Man, I'm glad we finally have Toontown-proofed cars.
Right? I am sharing that. Yeah, Grind's an amazing person to work with. Royal Opie is also an amazing person to work with. Piff Doodles is also amazing to work with. Hopefully, I genuinely feel like they're gonna enjoy their trip to where they're going.
Oh yeah. She did say she's taking a trip to New York in the spring, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Which is gonna be cool because she's gonna finally see what glizzies are and become a glizzy gladiator.
Let's see, who else can I do big shout-outs for when it comes to artists to work with? Here, let me just pull up my Twitter. Midstream, since we're just going through a grind session at this point.
Yeah, because if I remember what's coming up next after the next dungeon or two, I need all the levels I can get my fucking hands on.
Yeah. Also, Boris Grimm. That's another awesome person to work with.
I haven't worked with him in years. I should change that someday.
He's opening almost monthly now. He's back to doing it full time, I believe, and I hope that stays that way. He's really enjoying his job.
Baller.
Plumbling. I actually gotten a couple of pieces from Plumbling, and I hope to work with them soon as well because they're also really awesome. Homosako, which has been Homosako. I had to be careful with that one because I know Twitch is going to be like at me. They've been doing. I don't think they're actually doing comms at the moment, but just go check them out anyways. Like, their art's awesome. They've been. They have the Morpho Anatomy book for plus size people on hand at all times. Let's see. I don't know if they're in stream right now, but if you also want a good writing comm, go fucking comm Penna. Go throw money at Penna if you want a good writing comm. Everything I've read for them has been like actually really good. I'm a bit envious that I'm not nearly as good as they are. Let's see. Honestly, if you wanted a good full-on list, go check out Middle's Muffin's visual novel for a full list of people that are like absolutely awesome.
Yeah, because you're in it.
Hey, I guess. I guess. That's not a phrase I'm used to hearing.
You're welcome.
Genuinely, thank you. But yeah, I got a long list of people that are just like super cool people to support.
Oh right, Dazzle wouldn't work on the fucking bloody hands because they got no faces to blind.
We got no eyeballs and fingertips. Also, Milk, if you want to give art from Plumbling, go hit him up. Throw money at him.
Yeah. Just throw coins at them like that one gif of the lady taking hot dogs to the face. She's training to be a glizzy gladiator. Don't worry about it. She's fine. She got medical attention after they were done filming that bit.
Where you got the Pepto-Glismol?
Oh yeah, the Kirby hot dog.
Honestly, don't worry about doing ideas that cater to their style. They are on like all the people that I have mentioned. Their style works for everything. Trust me on this. So, and Plumbling is no exception. So, God, every time I glance over at that video cogs, just seeing the fact that, as Cogs is mentioning, they're throwing everything that they can at that car.
Just literally everything. Not like anything that would be too harmful, just fucking buckets, boxes.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times.
For those who have not seen it, I think like a ladder, a standing barrier, a tire, at least 2 wrenches.
I'm glad someone captured the feeling of fighting against one of the Belmonts in Smash Ultimate. I say this as someone who loved to play the shit out of Richter when that game dropped.
I was about to say, yeah, Richter's fun as fuck. But he is very much a kitchen sink sort of fighter.
They are very much, I am going to stand here swinging my arms, and if you get close and you get hurt, it's your own fault.
All the way down to the walking animations.
I still can't believe of all the songs they remixed for that game. They picked fucking Cross Your Heart.
I mean, fuck it.
I'm not complaining. It's like, because that's like a cut song that never made, that's from like fucking, it was first in Haunted Castle, then they were gonna put it in Dracula X, but it never made the final release version, and then it just winds up in Smash.
Yeah, I mean, also, we're probably at some point going to do Simon's Quest Remake, either after this game or after the next long game, depending on when the art's done. Dracula X.
Dracula X, or as I call it, Draculax.
We got 2 Beckys in chat today. Oh god, you know what we could do? Play one of Team Ladybug's games. The ones who did Toho Luna Nights, or Record of Lotus War Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth, which is literally just Symphony of the Night without actually being it. It's super good. Like, it got me way more interested in Lotus War than I thought I would be, only to find out that Lotus War actually isn't really a series. It's a D&D second edition module that done by a wasn't a module at first until the guy who did it decided to release all his DM materials, and it turned out that the dude homebrewed his entire own module for second edition.
Yeah.
And I believe it has been updated for 5e at least. But I'm kind of ready to, as much as 5e has been fun and awesome, Piffle has very much turned me on to the idea of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And the more I read about PF2, the more I'm just like, man, Paizo really went out of their way to just unfuck the game
of Pathfinder First Edition. They made something actually fun for once.
Yeah, I have the materials for.
Also, I keep glancing out the corner of my eye, and I see your Discord feed, and I just see the words "Lego porn" in all caps.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah. So,
what is the deal with that?
I was talking about AI art and how it's just piecemeal artwork. And a lot of people get porn with AI art.
Yep.
And I call it Lego porn because it's literally just parts incoherently placed in areas to look vaguely like what it is. And my favorite thing to point out that has gotten a number of people upset at me for pointing it out is that every time somebody gets plus size women artwork through an AI, it's literally just nippleless boob for a belly.
You know what my favorite thing to point out is? How the fact that 90% of the time, when people are getting like artwork from AI art, it's almost always people with the most fucking Victorian-ass alabaster white skin.
You say this as I have a character with literally the most pale skin ever.
You have one character. You don't make that the gold standard.
Yeah, I actually strive to have a pretty solid diversity of characters.
but also like that first of all, I'm not putting you under the coals for this. Yeah. That's not my point. My point is the fact that considering the mindset of people who seem to be touting AI art,
just happen to pick almost exclusively the whitest motherfuckers they can find in artwork.
Not to mention the fact that one of the people who has decided to be AI art's strongest champion is the Wonder Bread man himself.
I'm not fucking surprised. Like, genuinely, that is the least surprising thing ever.
It's the least fucking surprising thing I could have ever said.
The dude has done everything in his power to swear up and down that his artwork, or his commissioned artwork, is not white supremacy adjacent. But it uses the white supremacy iconography.
I know there are some people who treat AI art as references on a case-by-case basis because to some people it's also still... What the fuck was that? Oh! Oh, shit! Hey!
Insoluble Lout, thank you for the follow.
Ichiban and Co. looking more pixely than usual.
What's up, AKL?
Yep, that's about right. Oh, boy.
It's been a vaguely sleepy grind fest for the stream today. So
that's Dragon Quest II in a nutshell, unfortunately. Hey, AKL, have you ever played Builders 2? Because if you haven't, you're in for a treat when I show you a little something something.
How many times are we going to show for the best Dragon Quest Builders game?
As many times as it takes to confirm that we have sold at least one person on a copy. That's how many times.
Play Builders 2.
I am literally going... I have not. I'm excited for something, though. Alright, good. That's gonna be interesting. Also, I'm probably going to crawl through your window later and stare you in the eyes as I sit on your chest like a sleep paralysis demon until you buy Dragon Quest Builders 2. The words have been spoken aloud. The contract is now sealed. I am going to sit there with the lighting of a Junji Ito character just staring at you with the sound of a TV droning in the background, just muttering Dragon Quest Builders 2 under my breath at 30-second intervals.
Occasionally it'll cut the silence and you'll just hear what the day. Just constant departure from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh god, that's just making me imagine that whole situation, but it's me like putting someone we know in the chair and I walk out with the Malroth costume. Just a really shitty attempt at a wig of a Toriyama character. Everyone's wearing fucking mock-up shirts with the symbol of Hargon on them.
Oh no! Oh, I might have to turn on the air conditioner. I'm sweating right now. I'm so glad I got like a full canteen or a full shaker cup of water right now.
I think so far we're 2 for 2 on sleep deprivation, making me funnier.
Have you been having trouble getting sleep too?
Yes.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, Insolable Out.
I'm having
Thank you for the
trouble
follow.
sleeping because I know there are people in the world who haven't played Dragon Quest Builders 2.
I mean, unabashedly do play it though. It's actually an amazing game.
It is available on Steam if you're not concerned, if you don't know what consoles it's on. You also don't need to have played the first Builders, because the first Builders is basically just a what-if continuing off of a hypothetical from Dragon Quest 1. Builders 2, on the other hand, is a straight-up sequel to Dragon Quest 2. And, well, it might be less accurate to say it's a sequel. It's more like the redemption arc.
Yeah, and you don't technically have to play Dragon Quest 2 to get what's going on in Builders 2. The game does a very good job explaining things when it's relevant.
Not to mention Dragon Quest 2 is an NES game. There's not that much plot to keep track of. And they sum up the basics in the beginning.
We say as we're literally playing it on the Switch right now.
So people don't have... There's a fire there.
Smokey the Bear's just busy. Don't mind him.
Yeah, no, he's busy holding it back, arms splayed out like Piccolo protecting Gohan from Nappa's Ki Blast.
Fucking another tipped over Norfolk Southern train.
Oh, Christ.
I am so mad that it's actually become a daily basis thing. I'm laughing, but I'm actually seething about that.
Can we go back to the Ever Given? That was funny.
Like, at least the damage that was done there was just like, perhaps we should dig the canal a little bit lower.
Yeah, because at least that one was adjacent to Looney Tunes shit. That's why it was funny to me.
This is just like fucking NBC ignoring it, going, "Yeah, that Chernobyl passed over, right?" Especially since we got
Ron Burgundy ass reporting.
Fucking, especially now that we got paraffin wax spills now.
What?
Yeah, the latest tipping of the train is a paraffin wax.
If I remember correctly, isn't another word for paraffin kerosene?
I want to say yes.
Oh my Christ!
I thought there was a bromine spill as well for another one. That I don't think that was actually.
Wait, they have bronies? I'm
gonna mute your mic.
Look, if there was a brony spill, that would be way more fucking volatile than anything.
Bromine.
No, I know what you're saying. I do genuinely know what you're saying.
It wasn't bromine. Sort of, thankfully.
Bro, why are you being mean?
If it was bromine, it would have been really, really, really bad. But it was actually, it was like a specific acid. What was it? It was a bromines. Oh my god. just a truck tips over and it's just Sigma Bale tweets just all printed out on paper.
Now that's noxious content right there.
I love the fact that Twitter account is self-loathing now.
Really?
Yes, they went full self-loathing finally.
Oh.
But no, it wasn't bromine. It was another chemical that has a very similar gas color and weight. It's a type of acid that's... It's still not good that it's spilled. But it wasn't Norfolk Southern, but it was like further demonstration that America at large is like we're past the mark of late game capitalism, and we're at the fucking savage raid capitalism.
We are just like a few days away from Spacer's Choice finally opening its doors.
No, I have a game that I could literally do that in. Don't give me ideas. Oh God. All right, well, enough pessimism on that topic.
Totally unrelated, but if you decided to side with Mr. House for any reason other than completion, you're a nerd.
Yes, man for life. Fuck you.
Exactly. Yes, man is great. He'll always follow you wherever you go, mostly because he has no obligation to do otherwise.
He is programmed to be the perfect companion. Quite literally.
I think one of my favorite things about Yes Man few people talk about is his fucking irrational hatred for the Khans.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Because when you bring them up and you mention convincing them to like pack up their ball and go, he just says in the most cheery tone, maybe they'll get eaten by giant rat scorpions on the way back.
Jesus. Also, my Mr. House death story is actually really funny.
Please do share.
I had a mod that made the punch animation a slap animation and a lethal damage value. So you just see the hand rear back go across Mr. House's face and his head just fucking turn into mincemeat and just scatter across the other side of the room. It is so good.
It is. That is delightful.
The cosmic pimp slap.
Oh yeah, there is a fucking Gunrunner's Arsenal fucking objective for killing Mr. House with a golf club in there.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because I think by the time New Vegas released, it would have been like, well, I know the Gunrunner's Arsenal came after release, but
it was like the horse armor DLC of that game.
It was like a lot of different horse armors where you could get a bunch of different shit at once. As well as some weapons from
what's up, Puma Cam, and also what's up with the golf club
thing? Yeah.
Okay, no, that's fair.
I remember. I think Gunrunner's Arsenal, if you have it, it also adds the fucking Bozar, whatever it was called, to buy from the Gunrunner stand off of the strip, which is really fucking funny because the story about that weapon is when they were coming up with Fallout 2 as a sign of how well directed Fallout 2 was, they couldn't decide whether they wanted it to be a sniper rifle or an assault rifle, so eventually they decided, you know what would be funny? If we just made it both.
And thus we got the pipe sniper from Fallout 4.
And thus we got perhaps the most busted weapon in Fallout 2. And when they translated it into New Vegas, it's arguably just as broken because it has the sniper rifle scope, but the assault rifle rate of fire.
If it wasn't for the fact that there's a lot of down points in Wasteland 2, I almost want to say we should stream that at some point.
Yeah, but
no, it's a super good game. It's by the original people who did Fallout 1. Yeah. We could also just do Wasteland 3 and probably not have nearly as many down points.
Probably.
Just play any of the Wasteland games if you just want more classic Fallout. They're good alternatives. I'm really hoping that studio didn't have a yikes moment that I'm not aware of.
Fingers crossed. But I think at this point you just have to make your peace with the fact you cannot know for a fact whether or not a studio has skeletons in their proverbial or perhaps a literal closet the rate Activision Blizzard's going.
And at this point, Sony as well. Because I think regardless of what side people pick when it comes to the Microsoft versus Sony debacle, I think it's funny that, like, Microsoft is making Activision Blizzard non-exclusive outside of Sony. It is the funniest shit ever, and it's very clearly out of spite.
That and or to do the whole, come on, I'm just a little guy thing, because, like, Do they even own the rights to Call of Duty yet?
Yes. They would not be able to sign exclusivity rights until the whole deal was done.
I mean, a lot of companies do think they supposedly shouldn't do, so that's why I'm a little...
Well, so if they started the exclusivity agreements before the buyout was completed, they actually would have caused an antitrust.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So there, as much as we give capitalism shit, there is some, as it deserves, for the record. There is some actual functional safeguards that
people just choose to ignore them.
People do choose to ignore them, but there are some that, especially if you're in the middle of buying a company, you're not supposed to start signing away exclusivity deals with people.
Especially now that apparently the FTC has become an awaken the sleeping giant situation from Princess Nausicaa.
Are they finally actually stepping in and doing shit?
They've been for a while, because remember, they actually stepped in to block the ActiBliz acquisition to begin with, and I think it's still being contested.
Oh, I thought it was already done. Like, you can't sign exclusivities.
They never made an official announcement confirming or denying it. That's why I'm skeptical.
Ugh.
And that's why I'm saying them suddenly discussing the rights to Call of Duty, like, if they're doing that in regards to, like, they already had the contract rights, I can kind of see it. But if they're acting as if they own the rights and have the ability to do that, that's why I'm doing, like, a fucking The Rock eyebrow here.
The Vine Boom eyebrow?
Yes.
Boom. Yeah, I can see that.
All these monkeys were dyed pink and they're pissed. The pink... Look, if red makes you go 3 times faster, then pink clearly makes you 3 times smarter.
Yeah, I can see it.
That's just science at work, Kags. Don't worry about it.
Me reaching over slowly to change everybody's name in chat to the pink color.
Oh, God. Well, actually, no. That wouldn't be too terrible to look at, because we have the night mode on.
Yeah.
So pink on black would actually be kind of nice.
Yeah, I mean, the bot's showing up as,
yeah, like a fucking, like, bubblegum pink. Anime girl hair pink. Advisory what follow. Hey!
Somebody you know?
No.
Oh, well, thank you for the follow, advisory what?
How could you do this to me? Just dip everyone in the Pepto-Bismol. Now they become the Pepto-Glizzy.
The Pepto-Glizzy. Everyone become... I know I'm laughing at it like I've never heard it before, but it's just like, it's still funny to hear the Pepto-Glismol.
I mean, not to mention the fact that I'm from the East Coast and I never heard of a glizzy until a couple years ago.
It's a fairly new term.
I figured. Like the FEV rat from Fallout 1. I feel like that's something a few games have been missing in recent years. Is just funny Easter egg shit. Like, there was the FEV rat that could talk. There was the fucking drunk mud crab merchant in Morrowind. What are some other fun examples of that? I know Serious Sam had like a hidden room in the first game where you could find like caricatures of the Crow Team development team, and you could actually like shoot the shit out of them.
Don't mind me.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm being cautious. God damn it.
Something up with the audio?
No, we're fine.
Alright, just making sure.
Just checking a couple of things.
Didn't Serious Sam 3 have something where you fought the boss of the dev team and it's very clear they all hated him? I don't know. It's been a good long while since I thought about Serious Sam 3. The best example of that will forever be Dark Seed 2. Fuck, I don't remember what Dark Seed 2 did. Jog my memory there?
Fucking... Oh god, it was a Retro Play video. where they explained that Mike Dawson pissed them off and they made him like a whiny little shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. They made the main character a whiny, unlikable wimp because he was based on the dev.
Yep.
Oh, wow. I forget, was it Darkseid or was it someone else where it was like the point-and-click adventure game where you're talking to someone and she goes, "This will explain everything," and then her head fucking explodes.
That's Darkseid 2.
Okay, that is Darkseid 2. I thought so. Because that's like still the funniest fucking thing in and out of context.
It technically also happens in Harvester, but as a different result and context response.
Harvester is a whole other tin of light bulbs.
Harvester is a game.
It is a game we will never be able to play on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we probably will because other people have gotten away with it, but I don't think we could.
I am willingly opting not to.
Fair enough.
If it is done, come at me. If it is scheduled, it will be a follower milestone, and I won't announce that what that milestone will be. It's the finale stream. Just a subathon of Harvester, and this is the last stream ever.
No, you know what we could do alternatively? We just call it the end of season 1 stream. We then move on to the next stream and act like there's been a time skip of 3 years, and then the next stream immediately after that, we act like that never happened and everyone had a mass hallucination.
Just bad green screen recreate the time skip in One Piece.
Yep.
Just randomly make it seem like like I'm using the hockey.
Yep. Using observation hockey to beat out Desire Sensor and Monster Hunter. Would armament hockey make you better at button mashing?
Observation hockey, probably.
No, armament hockey.
Oh, armament hockey. Yeah, I want to say.
Because then you would be able to hit the button firmer on half presses.
Yeah. Be able to predict the exact point that the carbon makes contact with the two connections.
Assuming you're not going full beans like Garp would.
Fucking hell.
I forget how ridiculously fucking tough Garp is meant to be until you get those chapters where it's like, and we're just gonna throw it in your face and remind you of it.
Yeah, the Marineford Park fight especially is like demonstrative's like, no, Garp is nobody to fuck with.
No, either Marineford Park or the flashback where he fucking teamed up with Roger to beat the shit out of Rocks.
I haven't gotten to that point yet. Is that wait, at what point does that flashback go on?
I want to say it's like not chapter 900 something, so in the middle of Wano.
Okay.
So that might explain it.
It's the catch-up point to getting Garp up to speed on what's going on, probably.
Or like just generally showing more about like who he and Roger were. Because like, it's amazing that that this series is like 1,000+ chapters in, and they still managed to make Roger feel relatively enigmatic as a person.
Yo, bro, I heard that Lockwood's stream jumped the shark when they had the Moon Princess arc. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke.
I had to make that joke.
After finding out about that entire thing.
How blatantly it was, I accidentally made the main bad guy too powerful, so I had to shoehorn someone who could get rid of him, but also she is now vulnerable to the things he wasn't for some reason?
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, I'm not knocking Kishimoto, but like, dude, don't fucking Inuyasha that shit, please?
Is this just going to be a round robin of you naming fucking series that drop the ball with their final boss?
I think I got like 2 more in me that'll probably come up out of nowhere. I would say Yu Yu Hakusho, but no, they actually handled that one pretty gracefully. I believe that one started and finished pretty cleanly.
As I remember, yeah.
To be fair, there are a lot of series that do that. Amusingly, it's not just Shonen Jump. It's like there's another manga production group that has this problem too, I'm trying to remember what it was. It's the one that Full Metal Alchemist was on, where they were having that issue as well, where a lot of writers were getting themselves roped into a corner. So they would just come up with an arbitrary character that would just break them out of that corner suddenly, and it occasionally worked.
I mean, sometimes coming up with a new character on the fly, just not to make them the main antagonist, can be helpful if you're stuck in a writing rut. Actually read a little while ago that's something that the writers of the Venture Brothers would actually do, where they would occasionally take two characters that they could just, like, shoot the shit in character as in order to help move the plot forward if they were stuck writing-wise. And that's why we get a lot of, like, duo characters, like 21 and 24,
Yeah.
the two fucking, like, guild technicians,
The entire-
fucking Pete White.
The entire fucking yard sale episode.
Yeah.
Which was them literally just making fun of the bottle ship episodes of everything.
No, actually, not to mention they wanted it to genuinely be a bottle episode, but they said that the writing got out of control.
Is that the leader of Depeche Mode? What is he doing here?
Like, they just kept making unique background character assets, which eventually got repurposed over the rest of the series because they couldn't fucking help themselves.
Oh man, I really hope that movie finishes.
I hope it sticks to the landing because it's just so funny seeing how they tried to do creative ideas. Like, you remember how the first episode of season 2 they had that licensed song in the beginning? Apparently, they had to fight tooth and nail with Adult Swim to actually make that happen, and there's a very delightfully subtle bit of biting the hand humor in the DVD commentary where they say, you know, maybe Adult Swim execs had a point. That licensing that song cost us almost 1/8 of our total seasonal budget.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
It's like, it's so delightfully subtle, you would not know.
Were you not to know how bad William Street can be?
Oh, boy.
Oh.
I think, like, there's always something fun in, like, both One Piece and Venture Brothers, where if they come up with a named character, 9 times out of 10, that character is going to come back in a big way. Like, fucking...
Kobe. Literally Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe for the sake of One Piece. For the sake of Venture Brothers, Billy's mom.
Oh, yeah.
Because she turns out to have been a fucking... she was like a super heroine called Triple Threat back in the day.
Yo.
And there's a bit in like season 6 or 7 where Augustus St. Cloud is trying to break into Billy's house to like badger him, and fucking Gentleman is there, and then Billy's mom comes out, and when she hears that Augustus is his fucking arch, she immediately tells Colonel Gentleman, who is a veteran who worked under Jonas Venture, put him down, let me handle this, and he does so obligingly without a single word.
Fuck.
And she, not only that, she rolls up her sleeves and goes, I'm going to beat the shit out of you until my arthritis medication wears off. And I forget the brand, but it's a specific one that's supposed to be taken bi-weekly.
Jesus.
Which means that she is saying she has 14 weeks to beat this little shit to a pulp.
14 days, but yeah. Also,
14 days, yeah, sorry.
Puma Cam, I think I know which one you're referring to, where there was an episode of Doctor Who that got a massive license song, and that was the budget for the rest of the season.
Yeah, because isn't like old Doctor Who especially, like, we basically funded this using stuff we found in the couch cushions.
The Christopher Eccleston and first David Tennant series, yes. When it was Matt Smith, it was like, yeah, BBC is funding us a little bit more, so we're gonna buy like a minute of us playing Supermassive Black Hole by Muse. And that record label being really bad about overcharging when it comes to licensing songs.
Overcharging?
Yeah, do you not? They overcharge companies to use their music. It was one of those record labels at the time that was really notorious for bad licensing deals. I don't even think Muse is with them anymore, actually.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, because they were probably also getting shafted on royalties to begin with.
Yeah. Same thing with fucking Big Machine Records being a piece of shit.
And what's that one fucking
Do you remember that whole thing with Taylor Swift? I think it was Taylor Swift.
I remember hearing loosely about it. Remember, I am usually way out of the loop when it comes to celebrity gossip.
It's like on the far edge of my knowledge as well. The only reason I knew is through like other YouTube news people.
But it was like basically there's some stuff about like some dude who was a piece of shit and kept Taylor Swift from actually owning the rights to her own music, which is generally pretty abhorrent. Not to mention there was that one fucking talent agency company in Japan. That's the reason we're only getting 2 Judgment games. Because of, like, difficulties negotiating the rights with using one of their fucking actors or whatever.
Oh, it was Warner Music.
Warner Music, okay.
Yeah. They are... I love that, like, Muse's Wikipedia article is like, yeah, they like experimented a lot with the genres.
They experimented with all the genres. Damn
near. Like at least every album except for maybe 2 were just totally separate genres. They were with Helium 3, Warner, Taste, and Dangerous.
Risa, hey, thank you.
Thank you for the follow, Slay Narration.
Damn. I can't believe we're getting like 3 follows within like an hour, and it's during the point where we're grinding in an old janky RPG.
I don't know, right?
I'm hopeful. Hopefully this is like comforting white noise to you people. Hi, thank you for being here. Don't worry, stuff will happen eventually. It's just this game is very mean with its difficulty curve. I actually looked into that, and you want to know what the turnover for this game was?
What's up?
It would have ideally begun pre-production sometime in April, and it released December of that same year. Meaning this game had about 6 to 8 months in the oven. And everything past a certain dungeon that we are about to do was pretty explicitly stated by Yuji Horii in an interview to have not been playtested.
Jeez.
Like, because, like, for the record, 6 to 8 months is not an unprecedented turnover rate for the NES era.
Yeah.
But it's also still not great.
Sorry if I'm like going quiet on like these follows happening. I'm not used to this at all, and I'm trying to like be cautious about things. Going so I apologize for if y'all 3 recent follows are genuine. It's just like, yeah, I'm being apprehensive, or not apprehensive, cautious.
No, you know what you should do? You should just play the fucking metal pipe sound every time and let them know what they're in for. I am frankly surprised you haven't asked people to get more of the Ed, Ed, and Eddie sound effect, because we already have the fucking big one.
Yeah.
If we had that whole TV show soundboard, that would be all we'd ever need for the rest of our lives.
Right.
Because, like, whoever was on the fucking deck for sound mixing for that series was having the time of their life.
They went absolutely ham every episode.
It's kind of amazing that something like that could wind up enduring the test of time for damn near 20 years. It's so good. I remember sharing something in our fucking stream Discord of a video someone made that was all of the Gen 9 Pokemon cries, but it synced up to Ed, Ed, and Eddie sound effects correlating to them. And it's like fucking... I think it was one of the Violet Paradox Pokemon that got the big one. I think one of my favorites was the one they did for... Can you stop with the defense debuffs, please, you little shit? Oh my god.
Oh, we're gonna get that Cosap in there.
It's kind of amazing that the versions of this shithead that you fight as a major boss in Builders 2 are less annoying.
Yeah.
Because at least all he's got is a spin dash.
Well, a spin dash and like a fart animation that can rarely happen.
Oh yeah, I forgot
it happen.
About that.
It can happen off camera very easily. just for whatever reason, pink baboons in like a lot of JRPGs seem to have fart jokes attached to them.
There's more pink baboons in JRPGs. This is a genre.
Oh shit!
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no,
fuck.
no.
Yeah, there's more than one. There's Kungalala from Monster Hunter as one of the biggest ones.
Fuck me.
Oh, did you lose a shit ton of money?
I lost 10,000 gold. I was trying to get a power shield for the fucking
Oh
prince.
no! Okay, is there another place to grind up money effectively, or are we like pretty
That's
much
like
there?
the best place in the game so far. I just
Okay,
got a
fair
really
enough.
bad fucking roll on the encounters because they got that ambush turn to like debuff me to hell and back.
Got that fucking pregame kasap. Dude woke up spending meter. Oh, for the record, yes, there probably will be a Street Fighter 6 stream. We're definitely going to stream the story mode for that.
It has been an
I have
age
heard
since
that
I played
it
Street
is
Fighter.
actually going to be pretty fucking awesome.
I the moment that I heard it was finally going to continue the story after 3, I was fucking all, not to mention the graffiti iconography, like, okay,
Yeah.
they clearly know people fucking love Third Strike. They
Fucking-
clearly finally realize people adore the shit out of Third Strike.
Fucking Pat from Castle Super Beast going, but fucking Third Strike though! Yeah, we're probably gonna have our first fighting game on stream, and it's more likely just gonna be Street Fighter story mode.
Because you're gonna see how fucking rusty the both of us are, boy.
Oh man, I've played almost no Street Fighter. So any and all of it will, one, if it's Steam Deck verified, it'll be done on the Steam Deck. If it's not Steam
Yeah.
Deck verified, I'm gonna find a way to get my my 8-bit do fight pad working on the PS5.
In my case, it's like I've always enjoyed fighting games, but I never really had a lot of friends to play them against when I was growing up, and B, I never really had a lot of time to get good.
Oh yeah, no, like
Especially when it comes to like discussing the terminology and stuff, like fucking the one thing that will always trip people up initially is numpad notation.
oh god. So I'm probably one of the very few people who were somewhat like secondary to what would be part of FGC stuff, but I know what numpad notation is.
The idea is that is that because you have a lot of people who are usually trying to communicate across language barriers. You've got people competing from from Mexico, from the U.S., from Japan, from Canada, for all we know. You need a quick and easy way to give people a way to digest the information. So instead of giving the actual directional inputs of the stick, numpad notation is basically you
Mhm.
can look at the numpad on your keyboard and you can use that to roughly estimate
Oh,
what
wait.
position the stick is supposed to be. So
Do you-
5 is the neutral position.
Wait, do you not know about why it's numpad notation?
I thought it was because language barriers.
No, it's a old like PC fighting. It's like old PC fighting game stuff.
Really?
Way back in the day of the old version of Garu Mark of the Wolves, which was done by Tasagara Frontier at the time. They're one of the first people to do numpad notation.
Really?
Which Tasagara Frontier, or Twilight Frontier, as some may know it, also known as the developers of the Toho fighting game Scarlet Weather Rhapsody and Immaterial and Missing Power, also use numpad notation in their games.
Man, even in the fucking spin-offs, the Toho fucking naming conventions stick, don't they?
Yes, they do. I mean, they're technically official games. Well, not technically. They are official games. They are part of the official
You
series.
still get what I mean. It's
Yeah.
like that. It's like that whole Pro ZD thing where they're discussing anime art titles, and one of them is just Hotel Dusk.
Oh, God, that's such a good title, though. Yeah, and Heisoten Soku is also, which is the only fucking Toho fighting game that doesn't actually have an English title on purpose. Because the English title is a mouthful. It's, The Shadow Giant and the Mystery of the Metal Guignol, which is a Mazinger Z reference. There is literally the giant robot from Mazinger Z in Soku that you actually see in the Bun Bun Maru. And it's so fucking funny. Hold up, I gotta show you. It's so good. This is the Toho fan in me that I normally keep chained up coming out for a moment here.
I mean, God forbid we actually see the One Piece fan and you finally break the cuffs.
Give it time. I'm still trying to get caught up. I took a small hiatus. Okay, so the reason why it's called Hisoten Soku, and I'm gonna say the Japanese name to go full like nerd on this, and then I'll give the English name. So pardon me butchering. Shodokyu Ginyoru no Nazo Oe, or Chase the Enigma of the Gargantuan Guignol. And the Gargantuan Guignol is a silhouette of the Mazinger Z robot, and I need to find it. Also, I did way better than I thought I was gonna do.
Toho is like one of the most unserious series I've heard of.
It tends to be.
Although that said, that does make me wonder why there hasn't been more art of like the fucking cast members in like old 70s, 80s Go Nagai style. Now that I think of it,
You know, that's a good question. Let me see the Gargantuan Guignol.
Toho game titles really sound like they could be album titles.
I mean, they practically are. The uncut tracks for the PC 98 era stuff is actually like it's like Aku's missing score or some shit.
Oh my god. I forgot this series goes all the way back to PC 98.
Yeah,
Holy
it
shit.
is a long running series.
Part of the reason why I forgot is because it's the least horny PC 98 game I can think of.
There's more than you think, but yeah, you're not wrong.
Well, like even even old Falcom games have some hornball stuff in them from back in that day, don't they?
I'm showing him
I
the
don't know what's
spoiler
more
robot.
striking, the fact that it's there or the fact that it looks like it's doing a mild DreamWorks face.
It is literally a Mazinger robot.
Oh, and there's just a Namazu next to it. Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
so the Namazu is the one that's spoilers for Soku, for the 5 people that actually care about the plot. It's literally a Namazu that's causing the problems, and it's the only. It's at the time it was the first male character in the cast. It is currently one of 3.
The first male Toho character, Fish.
Fish of all things. Outside of Rinosuke, who is the other male character, and then there's one character's like cloud spirit that is a companion to her. That is literally just her grandpa. But yeah, if you look up the Hisoten Soku soundtrack, you'll see the face of the giant robot. It is unabashedly a Mazinger Z reference. I believe it's just legally distinct Mazinger Z. What's up, Harvey?
Hey.
For comparison, if you don't know what the Mazinger robot is.
No, I know, if only because I looked it up in reference because Mazinger is like one of the major references they use for Akira's chapter in Live Alive.
Oh, God.
To the point that they got fucking Kenji Akabane to voice Akira in the HD2D remake.
Oh, God. I almost want to play it on stream.
You know what's
I would have to be at the helm, though.
You know what's even funnier? Guess who they got to voice Matsu? The voice of fucking Ryoma Nagare himself.
Yo.
Yep.
Alright.
So, like, it's like, if you have to play one chapter in Japanese, it has to be the near future chapter.
Though I've kind of realized the unseriously serious series are the best. Metal Gear Solid and the random nonsense codec calls are the best. Absolutely. Also, the fact that Kojima signed off on, like, the 40-some-odd codec bits for Smash Brothers, I think, Brawl? was either Brawl or
It was definitely
3DS.
Brawl because Snake doesn't reappear again until
Ultimate,
and they just reuse all the old codex from Brawl anyway.
which I really wish they did some for the new ones. But I
Well, part
also,
of the reason why they did it is because the Japanese voice actor of the Colonel died a few years ago.
yeah, and like may rest in peace, mind you. Also, the amount of like additional stuff they would have to do, like that. The cast for Ultimate is massive.
There's a very good reason why I don't blame them for not recording new Palutena's guidances for the DLC characters, because the amount of time and work it would have taken to get the fucking actors in to do that would have been, yeah. As much as it would have been funny to see like Pitt have some commentary on certain DLC characters. Like I would have loved
Harvey.
to see. I would have loved to see what he would have come up with for. I see. Been struggling between sickness and injury, but we ball and we're set to get EP released soon. So I'm looking forward to moving. Hey.
Yeah, awesome. But also, hopefully, like you've been recovering well. It's good to see you again.
Damn. Nice. Holy shit.
Kaboom!
Now I can now cast Explosion. Be afraid. You know what? Let's see this in action.
Oh, you make me want to swap over to Dragon's Crown Sorceress Naya just for this one joke.
Oh!
Oh, that's just unabashedly done.
That's just a screen nuke. And remember, she's the fastest character in the game, so... You know
Also,
what?
I'm... So, you saw me be apprehensive on these follows. And we're seeing now why.
Because we're still getting fucking spam bots.
They happen to everybody. It's just some people are a little more quick to get them before they can do anything. Again, I was right to be a little bit apprehensive. I'm hoping Advisory What and Installable Out is not a bot, but if they are, I'm not terribly surprised.
Got done with Coven only to get fendered my first trip outside, dealing with a head cold. Oh, Christ.
Oh, Harvey! If I could hug you, I would.
And hopefully you're not gonna have to deal with... And hopefully once you get done with a head cold, it'll be like chump change compared to fucking COVID.
Yeah, no, I mean, depending on if they were asymptomatic, but yeah.
Not to mention head colds is like... There's a lot of pressure that you can usually alleviate with a good long hot shower and some soap.
Yeah. And stay strong, Harvey.
Stay strong. Do your best. And it's good to hear that you're, like, keeping up the fight.
Also, I did notice you say "bless you," AKL. I'm still laughing at you seeing, probably acknowledging that I butchered the full Japanese title of Soko.
And you know, I did not mean to. Oh no, I did mean to do that. Okay.
I was about to say, are you sure you didn't mean to do that? 'Cause
I'm not sure even.
That looked intentional.
Honestly, a hot shower can relieve the symptoms of just about anything. What about knowing what you did on Thursday, January the 20th?
Oh yeah, did I talk about my flu last couple of weekends ago?
I
But
don't know.
I'm still vaguely
If you
recovering
did, it was
over
on a stream I wasn't here for.
I don't think I did. Okay, so Kagura, about that hot shower. So I had a really bad Hybrid Tatsunoko, my favorite game in the series, right? I mean, honestly, Soku does play like a Tatsunoko game in your defense. Anyways, fucking yeah. So the weekend, like these past 2 weekends, I've been kind of like, one weekend I was sick, and then the second weekend I'm still kind of recovering. I'm still having echoings of the sickness I had over a weekend. I think a couple of weekends ago, where I nearly died. I got a fever that was so bad that my body didn't bother sweating, and I subconsciously went shower now to Alana Cat, and I overheated so bad that a hot shower felt cold.
What the fuck?
I laugh now because it's like looking back, but it is a little bit terrifying. But the fact that I can laugh at it means that like my self-preservation sense is still intact.
Good.
But yeah, a hot shower can do a lot more than a lot of people think. Like, even if you feel like a hot shower may do you more harm, having temperature differential, even if it's like on a different side of the scalings, can actually save your life. Let's be real.
Just the healing power of cleanliness, I guess.
It's just a healing power of having your body cold, water cold. Like, the joke of the body is a giant computer, that's actually not that far from the truth.
The kidney stones are the capacitors.
Oh, God. Wait, no, so that means every time you have kidney stones, that's just the driver update.
Your computer blue screening into oblivion was a fucking really bad kidney stone.
You're not dehydrated, you're just having a Microsoft automatic update.
You're not having the flu, it's just Windows 11.
I too scream in blue screen when I pass a kidney stone.
Oh no! So fun fact, and I know I'm jinxing myself when I say this, because like I'm gonna say it, and then like within the next couple weeks, watch me have one. I've never had a kidney stone in my life.
I haven't either up to this point.
I've also never had tonsil stones.
So you've never had to summon an amygdala?
I forgot that was literally just the fucking Miyazaki going, that looks horrifying. I'm gonna put it in a game.
Yep. Once I had a really high near fatal fever and I was delirious. Apparently I had a very weird conversation with someone and I don't remember it, but they refused to tell me what I talked about except it involved dragons or something.
Oh,
Given
no.
this is me, I'm very concerned about what I said.
No. See, I actually didn't
The newest advertisement
hey,
for drinks.
kids
Hey
wanna
kids, piss rocks? That could be a 90s ad, let's be real. As a child of the 90s, that could be a 90s ad.
Hey kids, wanna piss pop rocks?
Just show a commercial of like someone drinking it and there's a rainbow coming out of where his dick ought to be.
Just the weird 90s gross out humor, but taken to like the fucking, just taken to 11.
Just completely taking the piss out of it.
Want to piss pure sodium? Oh no.
I don't miss that aspect of the 90s at all.
The only thing I miss about the 90s is something that got revived once. It was ecto coolers.
The only thing I miss about the 90s is the fact that was when a lot of like popular like snack foods were coming out, so they had to make the formulas good before they just realized they could coast off his notability.
Look at it, you gushers. I can't say the same for Nerds though, because Nerds has kind of always been kind of decent.
It's what's a good fucking example? I've never had them, but I've heard people say that about fucking oh yeah, sure.
Here, hold on.
But I've heard people say that about fucking what are they called?
You, for a reason.
Dunkaroos.
I had Dunkaroos once, and I'm like, I kind of get it, but I also don't get it. For those who were wondering what the hell I just handed him was some Nerds gummy clusters.
Oh yeah, no, he just handed me subatomic particles to devour. Don't worry about it.
Just handed him a couple of xenon particles.
Just crush them in my just crush them and suddenly just the whole room is engulfed in white and you hear the fucking worst end theme from Live Alive.
No, not even, just like it goes dead silent and then me cutting in. Well, that's that then. Just full fucking demon core it.
Just the
Becky got it.
Yeah, there we go. Just the stream superimposes that one Oppenheimer quote over the fucking screen as you still hear the jaunty JRPG music playing in the background.
Just hold it, sit on the overworld for a moment. It's just like. Well, that's that though. Oh god, so in a relation to the Demon Core, and I know this is the weirdest fucking segue.
Shout out to the Demon Core.
My favorite thing to see on YouTube recently is people putting in safely radioactive materials in. No, you're good. You're doing what I would hope you would do. Putting safely radioactive particles in a like thing. I don't know what it's called. I keep forgetting what it's called, but it's a thing that you like. If you put something that has radioactive particles that like bolt off of the metal, it will show up in this hazy fog that looks like somebody taking a most hardness pick to glass. And that's how they measure the amount of radiation that comes off of something. And they put like, I think it was potassium on it. Just raw potassium. And
Why is Queen Deltarune overseeing these experiments?
What, a Glask? Is it Glask?
Wait, is it actually called Glask?
I'm actually looking that up right now.
Oh my god.
But it's hey, it's that rocks do actually give off vibes. Sadly, its radiation and various degradations of the body is the vibe. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, referencing Apollo.
Oh.
Glass. Glask.
Glass.
And why is there dots where the when I photographed this empty container when it's not closed? Oh no!
Oh no! No! No!
If y'all want to feel terrified, it's. If y'all want to feel terrified, if you really want a good way to measure radiation, it's like that deathly accurate. Just take a Polaroid photo. You can measure radiation, by the amount of film grain that can occur on a specific type of Polaroid film.
Really?
Yes. It's fucking fascinating. Like certain types of photography can be used to measure radiation.
Jesus
because
Christ.
the amount of noise is the stray particles going into the film. I think I was asking on a tech forum, and there was an admin note saying, "I hope you didn't carry this around with you."
Oh. No, there's some real fucking two-sentence horror right there.
I think, let's see. Glass, or, substance. Radioactive particles. Oh, that's definitely gonna get me on a flag list, isn't it?
Oh no.
Uh,
I mean, how bad of a flag list is it
Live on
considering the fucking
Twitch.tv.
research I did for, like, cultures in my tabletop, and I had to sideline, and I was going, please don't think badly of me, Mr. Google Man, that I'm looking up information regarding Imperial Germany.
Oh. Okay, well, regardless, there's a, it's like a radiology thing that you can use. Hold up. Methods of measuring. Not measuring. Radioactivity. There we go. Oh, Cogger, thank you for posting that. I actually do want to see that. Where is it? It's like a foggy glass that does it. Like, you put a radioactive material in front of it and like a camera on the opposite side, and you see like streaks of radiation coming from it, and it's actually measurable. It's so cool.
Like, that whole thing sounds so raw, like, so terrifying.
Well, it like puts into perspective how much like how much background radiation you actually deal with, because having your phone near it also sets it off.
What?
Yes. I'm like googling this, and I'm getting like articles for radiation basics from like from governmental pages.
Oh my god. I don't know what to make of that one.
Is it the scintillator? Yes, it's the scintillator.
I
Like-
think my grandpa once made a picture of a kid eating yellow cake.
Jesus. Elephants. The elephant's foot one I will ask before sending because one, it's really creepy looking, and two, the people in the photo died like 30 minutes later because the fucking elephant's foot. Yeah. If you got, I mean, I've watched plenty of Kyle Hill videos on the elephant's foot, so if you want to send it, go right ahead. I already know it's fucking terrifying. Like, Kyle Hill and Hank Green do random scary science videos. Yeah, look at the fucking elephant's foot. Have you ever seen a photo of the elephant's foot?
If I have, I forgot until now.
That's just like eerie, isn't it?
It is.
Just to see this weirdly, almost otherworldly substance pouring out of a lead casket.
Like, this looks like the shit you would see on the cover of an 80s, like, fantasy pulp, fucking book of some kind.
The goop from Nibiru or some bullshit like that. But no, that's just the elephant's foot. That is like a high a extremely long half-life, high-end isotope substance. I forgot the specifics, but honestly, literally just go watch the Kyle Hill video on Chernobyl. His video on that entire topic is just the best you can find.
Also, if you wouldn't mind me asking, could you look up where I'm meant to go here? Because I have all the sigils, I just need to figure out how to get to...
Yeah.
I think it's called the Moon Cave?
God, Twitch moderators, I don't know if you're in chat right now, but I'm sorry for making the like past 20 minutes of our topic talking about radioactive substances. It's allowed on YouTube, right? Oh shit. Yeah, there's another one that's like
Oh. The contrast between looking to the left of my screen and seeing this, and then looking to the right and seeing wee colorful Toriyama whimsy is just, my god, man, you are trying to give me tonal whiplash, aren't you?
Yeah, so the I'm not gonna share this in chat because it does actually make some people uncomfortable to see. But for those who do want to go find it, you can literally just look up Chernobyl elephant's foot, and you'll find it pretty easily. Actually, you're in the right place to look, so I think that's where you need to go anyways.
I don't think, just like check to be sure.
Okay.
Because specifically, I have access to the Moon Tower. I just need access to the Moon Cave.
Dragon Quest 2. After all sigils.
God, that sounds like a fucking phone modem.
It really does.
Like, this could be a ringtone. This could be someone's ringtone.
You have the golden key, right?
Yes.
And you have the soul sigil?
I have all the sigils.
So go to the Rubis Shrine and get the Eye of Rubis.
Fuck, where was the Rubis Shrine again?
Uh,
Need access to the Moon Cave? Just find the legendary hero Susa. Yeah, Okami references in my chat. You'll love to see it.
Let's
well, our
fucking
chat,
go.
Our chat, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
One of these times, the "It's Your Dad" prompt pops up from Earth. One of my favorite things is apparently that's something Chugga Conroy does every so often when he needs a way to end a video. Is he'll just have the Earthbound "Hello, it's your dad" show up at the end.
So you know that tiny island that you keep passing?
The one
That's
beneath.
literally just one square.
Which one? The one beneath fucking
It's south of Middenhole.
south of Middenhall. Okay.
I believe it's literally the one
Oh,
square
the place I
island.
was literally just at. Okay, so
Yeah.
my memory was correct. My brain was just wrong.
But yeah, so genuinely, if y'all want to know more info about like Chernobyl and like everything involving that, again, Kyle Hill has an amazing video on that topic that is really comprehensive, and the last photo that Kagura sent, that photo is not crusty. That's just how bad the radiation was. Yeah. The elephant's foot is a significant issue, and it continues to slowly eat its way downward. Not across, down. Like, if you were to actually scoop, somehow manage to survive and scoop, well, do we read this?
I don't know. Do you want to keep talking about scooping radioactive goo? Do you want to keep talking about that in front of a goddess? Do you want to bring that up when we came here to ruin her fucking day and interrupt her fucking spa? She comes out here with the towel on her head and everything. Do you just want to walk up to her and go, "Have you ever heard about the elephant's foot?"
Ah, you are the bloodline of Erdrick. I sense his presence within you. Have you heard about the elephant's foot? Did you know that that is continuing to reheat itself and continues to generate enough energy that could actually power the entire world twice over? It is time at long. I do hereby bestow upon you the gift of this cursed knowledge that there is enough radiation in a square foot to actually kill the world twice over.
One of the funniest things is realizing that the way nuclear power technically works is it's just basically boiling water to create electricity.
Yes and no. I technically can't say how it actually works. I know. I just can't say. Because there's some dubious legality for saying how it actually works. But
there was a natural nuclear reactor in Africa.
A natural
nature accidentally made one.
Yes. It can naturally occur, and what's even more interesting is I will say one thing: nuclear power plants aren't active 24/7. The maximum amount of time a nuclear power plant can be active per month is 5 minutes.
That explains Homer's work schedule.
If it is active for more than 5 minutes, run. Like, that is not a joke. If it's active for more than 5, there are some power plants that can be active for longer than that. That use a lower.
There's something I meant to use to like open this cave here.
Do you want to look it up?
Yes, please. Can you look it up? Because I have the Eye of Rubus, and I know I need that for something else.
Yeah, there are power plants that can be active for more than like 5 minutes, but
you put some food (parentheses cores) in the oven so you can of hot eat the food.
Of hot eat the food indeed. Dragon J Quill.
Yeah, because like as long as you have the proper safety requirements, nuclear power can be deeply efficient.
Yeah, no, like as long as it's taken care of properly.
You know, and we don't sleep on safety regulations.
Looking at you, Norfolk Southern. What? I love this old-ass fucking GeoCities fucking website. There's a tribute to Dragon Quest 1 through 3. Is last updated on yesterday.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess pretty recently was the series anniversary, so there is that.
I really wish their website would stop scrolling me to the top. Please and thank you.
You're not accidentally hitting like the key at the bottom that auto scrolls you to the top, are you?
I hope not. I have...
Okay.
Okay. You got the Eye of Rubus.
Yes.
Upon re-entering the cave, what cave?
What cave?
It doesn't say.
Are go to earlier, or does it mean cave is in where I got it from?
What?
The world map looks like a Jackson Pollock. It kind of does,
It
yeah.
it kind of does, yeah.
It's just missing like a little bits of cigarette ash in there.
Oh my god, this walkthrough is not great. It just kind of jumps. All right, well,
Try going for like a recent Game Facts one, because I think there might be one for the mobile port that's like half decent.
we'll just go for the old NES one.
Oh no, that's gonna be confusing because that's gonna have all the wrong terminologies.
Yes, it is. I looked up Eye of, and it took me to Eye of Malroth. Okay, here's the Nintendo Switch one. Perfect. Eye of Rubus. Yo, fucking shout out to GameFAQs to this day, continuing to use 4-character search and find keys.
Not to mention that,
Genuinely, let's fucking go.
not to mention they've updated some of the way facts are formatted to make them even better because people can add fucking screenshots and fucking info blocks now.
Oh my god, GameFAQs remaining amazing.
I actually looked up some guides for when I was playing through games in the Legend of Heroes Trails series, and like all 3 of the ones I found for the Trails in the Sky games were formatted beautifully. Same for the one for Trails to Zero. That one was fucking incredible. It even included info from the Japanese exclusive Vita remake.
Oh, did we get the event where he gets sick
Yes.
early? Like, we were supposed to get it at this point.
We got it like at the end of last stream.
Yeah, we were supposed to do that next.
I mean, I assume we can do it whenever, because it's like, it's an old game. It's not gonna, like, make us do scripting fucking stubbornly.
Okay, so
We
we're
keep
going
into
to
all these old, mostly empty buildings in the middle of nowhere, like, no, not this one. All I can think is house party shopping. Or party house shopping.
No, not this one. Okay, go to Baron, I guess. Or, Barrowell.
Burrowell.
And sail east to Yggdrasil Island and search the trees. You already got the...
I already got an extra leaf, yeah.
Okay. If you haven't been following this walkthrough, there should be one town that you have yet to explore.
No, we've already explored all the towns, so this is still a little behind.
Okay.
Because I assume it's going to be directing us to Sluice, which we already accessed.
It is directing us to Baron, which we already have Baron.
Zoom. Do Biran? Yes, we do.
Alright, so we're doing, what's our current levels?
Let me check.
Is it 30, 28, 23?
29,
Close enough.
27, 21.
Close enough. You
Oh,
want to
boy.
do? You want to do a little bit more grinding to match the guide?
While you're reading this anyway, sure. Just tell me where it says from that.
We have the Aurora Blade from Barrowell, right?
Yes.
Magic armor.
We don't have magic armor for the prince, no.
We can get it from Sea Cave, Sluice, and Dorkandor.
Right.
So you want to give that a quick...
Well, Sea Cave is a dungeon, so we'll get one for free in a bit.
Okay, well, you want me to continue reading on?
Yes, please do.
Okay, quick save. There are collapsible floor... Okay, no, that's into Renderock.
That's Terendarak. Okay, so that's a little too far ahead.
No, that's literally the next part. Make sure you're equipped as listed above. The next dungeon is the most difficult in the game, but you should be able to handle it.
Yeah, no,
now.
we're not ready for render. We literally can't access Renderak yet. We need the false idol, and that requires doing. That's like a 2-part thing.
Oh, so we don't have the false idol yet?
No, we don't. We're trying to get the false idol.
Alright, well, we are definitely out of order then. Because that was where it was directing us to Render Rock.
It's like, I remember so much except for the specific part.
So we just need to go to the sea cave. Okay, so go to Burrowell or Sluice. You already got the power shield.
Alright.
Leave Durkendor and press X to view your map. The sea cave is the next dungeon. Is the purple flashing square just to the southwest of Durkendor. So just warp to the Durkendor.
Warp to Durkendor and go southwest. Okay.
Yep. Also, I absolutely adore the how active chat's been today.
It's been great, especially
It's-
considering how not a lot's been happening so far.
Yeah.
Except for me getting lost.
I'm hoping it's gonna be this exciting for Metroid Prime hard mode as well.
Oh right, because you.
We're going straight into hard mode
You
for
really
Metroid
want to
Prime.
show hard mode.
Because there's some unique things in hard mode. Some enemies show up early. Yeah, so because I play so much Metroid Prime, and now that the fact that I'm going to be so freshly going in again for a stream, I'm just going to go straight to doing hard mode, and we're just going to do a challenge run with least amount of energy tanks possible. There is a minimum limit you kind of want to have for the final boss. So we're going to at least get to that point. And there's going to be a lot of me talking about Metroid Prime and all the neat little nuances that I will be revisiting that I noticed on playing on my own about Metroid Prime Remaster, and I'll be talking about some of the flaws that I recall. So I believe that's the sea cave.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, but how do I get in this little bitch?
Moonshard, 3 squares south of the entrance.
What?
Do you have the Moonshard?
No.
Motherfucker, what all are we missing?
Because we turned over a decent part of the fucking world, haven't we?
Alright, well, we're going to get the Moonshard then. Go to Baron.
Baron?
B-Run.
Biran. Biran. Alright. We're at
Hold
Beirut.
up. Oh, go to. Sorry, I keep routing you all over the place. Have you been through the Tower of the Moon yet?
That's where we're supposed to go next. I thought we were supposed to save that. Okay, no.
No, we're doing it right now.
Okay, yeah, I thought that was later because that's literally the tower that I ended the last stream on.
Yeah, we're going in for that.
All right, fair enough. I don't have a lot of money, so let's just fucking spend it all on a rest at the inn. Oh, no, that's not the encounter. That's the encounter.
Homie's occupying the bed. Kick his ass out.
Yeah, no.
Sleep time is over.
Just using your boat like a glorified bridge, no big deal.
Just do fucking real civil engineer bridge review, but it's just a boat. It's time for a bridge review.
Oh, holy
it's
shit.
just a boat. Don't worry, you're over leveled for those.
No, I mean, look at that design.
Oh yeah, how it's just like weirdly terrifying and also clearly dangling off the ceiling.
Yes. Oh my god.
Where was that shit in 11?
I don't think these guys show up again in the chronologically until 5.
Kind of dangling from the ceiling like,
Hi.
I can see your myriad sins made manifest.
You smell different when you're awake.
let's clip the fuck out of the mic. I heard it.
Seed of strength. Hey.
Ooh.
All right, to progress, you got to go to the Veld and wait to encounter Gao.
I don't know. If we end up having another in-between game, that might be our next in-between.
Especially the Pixel remaster, because I still think about fucking Wooly and Reggie experiencing the Pixel Master remix version of the Veld theme for the first time, and they're just like, "Ooh, yeah,
Ooh.
this place got some fucking culture."
Right?
I forget which song it was, but there was one where Reggie said something as an aside that cracks me up every time I remember, because he just looks at Wooly and he goes, "Hey man, I think Nobuo is talking to you." And it's like, that's such a good fucking way to sell, to say like, "Yo, this soundtrack is good." Shout out to Reggie as the fucking wingman for that game, because
Right?
he made me on the Xenogears stream look like a bitch-made fuckboy with one single word, and that's, "Yo, if you skip a text box, don't worry, I have a copy of the script in hand."
Yo!
That is how into FF6 Reggie is.
Yo! Fucking pro! God damn!
He had the script ready to fucking go. But on the flip side, there's also his story about how he, like, basically plagiarized the fucking play in the game to write, like, a love letter to a girl he had a crush on in middle
I
school.
remember that bit! That's so good!
Oh, poor Wooly. Seed of Magic, hey.
God, if they ever finish, remake or do a better port of 7, if it turns out that they didn't fucking, like, ruin remake, I should say, that will probably be streamed at some point as well. If it does turn out they ruin a remake, we'll just play the original.
I mean, I would say you'd still play the original before playing remake anyway, because of reasons.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I watched the Mission Abridged, so I think I kind of got the a gist
You really
of the plot.
didn't. You really didn't. Like, remember, fucking Scott Kaiser-Neko Frericks himself has said abridged series are not a substitute for the original release and never
That's
should
fair.
be treated as them.
That's fair.
And, also, if we're lucky, we might have another moment like fucking Chip and Voidburger had.
Oh, in remake?
No, did you not see the fucking stream clip I shared?
No.
So,
I don't think I did, or if I
so
did, I
like,
missed it.
Chip is walking his SO. I think they're actually engaged presently. Voidburger through Final Fantasy VII Original, because he's always been into JRPGs. She'd never really played them a whole lot, so he's like sitting there helping guide her through. And when they make it to the iconic like scene with Aerith at the end of Disc 1, someone perfectly times a Crash Bandicoot Woe stream alert to Sephiroth's sword going through Aerith. And that's not the best part. The best part is shortly after, someone does a donation, and because of how Voidburger has her stream alert set up, it starts playing the Game Over theme from Total Distortion over the entire cutscene.
Oh no!
And Chip just looks so fucking dejected and mad the entire time, while Voidburger is laughing her ass off.
Oh, that's so good. We need to set up stream alerts for maybe not bits, but for stream points. I need to see if
Yeah.
that's a thing, because like I feel like y'all would have a lot more fun with our streams if I did that.
Holy shit!
Oh,
That's a
whack-a-light.
fucking design. Look at that. The fucking white, the fucking red on white, the green gloves, the horns, the twin maces. This dude is ready.
We can do a quick stretch.
Oh fuck! I didn't get up in time to get shit from the convenience store. They'll probably still be just barely open when stream ends. I'll probably get myself something then.
No, they won't.
They're open till like 8 usually.
The Chevron or the Shell?
Chevron.
Oh, yeah, no, they won't be.
Really?
Mhm.
Eh.
Go to the Shell if they're open. Oops, did we dox ourselves? No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. Whack. A cursed incantation that never fucking works, sending enemies to the hereafter. He looks so happy to club your brains to— Well, that's a mask. That's not his face.
I mean, I'd still call it his face. The acolytes are always happy to fucking bruise somebody up.
Oh, yeah, no. The only people happier to purge the world of sinners are Warhammer 40k fans.
I
Like,
actually,
concerningly happy.
I actually heard that Games Workshop like tuned back the specific dog whistles that I can't see on Twitch when it comes to a certain faction. Where a certain faction in Warhammer like had a lot of fascist iconography.
Oh, the Imperium of
snuck in-
Man?
I think it might have been the Imperium of Man.
I assume it was the Imperium of Man because someone explained to me the backstory of the God Emperor of Mankind, and he was literally a Reddit atheist.
Yeah, I heard they tuned that shit back in a recent edition of it.
Like apparently it is actually part of his backstory that he went to Earth, found the last living Christian priest, and debated him.
Oh my god.
That
Are
is a
you
real
fucking
thing.
Serious?
And that's why I'm like, okay, there is no way this can't be satire.
That had to be.
The best part of Warhammer 40k lore is that furries are not only canon, but part of the Imperium and not purged on sight. They're just called beastmen.
Fucking what? And again, I'm not knocking anybody for liking Warhammer. Like,
No,
it's
absolutely
it's
not.
not a like. Games Workshop is trying their best. I'll give them
Like,
credit
despite
where credit's
whatever,
due.
like, anytime I openly grumble about a piece of work or whatever, I want to make it abundantly clear because, you know, subjectivity and some people who show their whole asses on the fucking internet, I am never directing those comments towards anyone who is involved in the fandom. It's specifically the work itself, or if I know for a fact the people involved just did a shitty fucking thing with their decision-making.
Yeah. And I think we've made that pretty clear on our streams outright. Like, if we have any, like, negative opinions of specific parts of something, it in no way, shape, or form, unless explicitly stated otherwise, reflects our actual opinion on something.
Yeah, like, I might not really like Final Fantasy 13. I'm not going to go out and, like, say that means that every person who likes Final Fantasy 13 should be made to feel like shit. No. If you go out of your way to make people who like that game feel bad, shut the fuck up and go touch some grass.
Outside of fucking Crazy Chocobo, that fucking soundtrack, though. Like, let's be real. There were some pretty good tracks in that series' soundtrack.
My counterpoint is I'm petty and I'm not giving you that.
All right. I will continue to torture you with Crazy Chocobo. When you least
Yes,
expect it.
because I'm still mad about the time that I was going downstairs to make myself some food, and you played fucking Crazy Chocobo from the fucking Google Home thing that we have on our kitchen counter.
I heard you stomping out of your room, and I was just like, I'm going to fuck his morning up. And just, I hear full fucking blast the offbeat double kicker drums and him going, son of a bitch. Oh, it was so good.
I think because I saw it recommended on the thing, I tried to tab it over and I changed it to 24-Hour Cinderella.
You actually changed it to a Yakuza fight song.
Oh, I did. I
Yes.
remember I changed it to a Yakuza song of some kind. I just couldn't remember which
And
one.
like, you thought you had a one-up on me for doing that. And I'm like, no, that was already on my playlist, so you just literally grabbed the first thing you saw.
Magic key.
I can't believe I tried to punish you by making you listen to good music.
I think it's the one you go down on.
It's the other way from where I was.
Like in the guide, it literally tells you you're going up just to go back down.
Yeah. Dungeon design.
Very clearly done, like, content fluffing, but at the same time,
Content fluffing for a game that's not that long anyway.
yeah.
So,
There's nothing wrong with content fluffing, it's just, as long as it's not in excess. Hey, look,
the moon doth wax and the tides swell, and the seas receive us.
Hey, don't interrupt me.
somebody off in a distance.
I hear the Wi-Fi coming in.
You know we're gonna bring back the anti-Wi-Fi warrior joke for Monster of Nox.
There's going to be so much more I can bring to the table now that I've played a few actual Ys games now, particularly 8. Especially since, as far as I'm aware, Monstrum Nox is one of only 2 Ys games where Adol doesn't start at getting shipwrecked.
Yup.
And the only other game that didn't start with Adol getting shipwrecked is arguably one of the darker Ys games.
No, there's been a few, but it's been enough that like you'd think the dude would get tremors from fucking like seeing a boat, like guts waiting for the fucking character arc to resume. I say it lovingly for the record.
Yeah.
He did it to recover, and I will never knock that. Not like knowing now knowing then and now that he was doing it to recover, I will never knock it.
Yeah, no. Going to joke about an evangelist being the only person more excited to talk crap to you, but that Warhammer lore I learned was way more fitting.
Yup.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, you could. I believe you're done here. There's nothing else that you want here.
You sure? I want to at least make sure there's no more treasure.
That's fair. You're being thorough.
Plus, I got MP to spare. I may as well get the extra experience in, because Dragon Quest II is you're seeing the difficulty curve with this game compared to 1 and 3, aren't you?
At least one more level for everybody, and then you're ready to beat the game.
And even that might not be enough, considering what's next is fucking Renderak.
According to the guide, being of that level, by the time you reach the final boss of the game, you'll be more than high enough to beat the boss. According to the guide.
I don't know how much I trust it, but then again, I did also look it up, and apparently they did readjust the stat values because the NES version of The Prince and the Princess, night and day.
Mm-hmm. The Switch version even had a further stat adjustment to make it a little bit more approachable.
Oh my god. And this is our experience with it made more approachable.
Mm-hmm.
God help anyone who played the original. God help them.
At the peak of the tower.
I would have a soundboard for that.
Yes, you do. Right. You do.
You want to know what's really funny? I actually looked into getting reverse echo fart with reverb. Where it literally sounds like the fart is sucking it back in.
Stop it. Get some help.
I kind of miss my old mixer where I could just plug my phone in and play it. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
Dark Door is
now
where
I
we're
think we
going.
can finally access that damn cave.
Yeah, because we have the moon shard. I believe we literally have the last piece we're gonna need to beat the game.
Yeah, because now we can get the false idol, and that'll let us access Renderak.
One time I saw an assistant put on a cursed clown, turn into a weird husk that attacked people. What the fuck?
And then turned into a golden statue that farted and screamed in reverse. That's a sentence.
Oh, I really feel like we should host a Space Station 13 thing sometime and just let chaos reign. I'm really hoping Stardust turns into a Space Station 13 successor.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We just summoned a bunch of Marinians to eat all the Corsola. Reminder that Corsola in Gen 8 is now a ghost type.
I'm so just... Whoa.
Also, speaking of whoa, you notice what's on screen?
Yep. Break out the safe passage.
Yup.
Honestly, yeah, Space Station 13 is Dwarf Fortress, but every dwarf is a player. Yeah, pretty much. I would definitely want to get, like, everybody involved if we do a SS13 stream. Because I have been told that SS13 is not nearly as fun.
Oh, I just realized their name. They're called Hayadras. I'd say we should do a server crawl, but some servers would get you banned on. Yeah,
Yep.
thus is the curse of massively multiplayer anything.
That's why if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna spin down my next cloud instance and spin up my SS13 server instance on my private server. Oh! Why? Stop! No! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, he's gone.
It's the fact that there's no fucking AoE healing at this point in the series yet that really makes my butthole clench and turn into a brown
Ooh,
starfish.
Did you stock up before coming in here? You just thought about that, didn't you? Oh no.
Okay, no, it's okay. We'll make this the recon run to get the treasure, and then when we're getting low, we'll vamp out of here. It's like there's been like no boss fights anyway, so don't worry about that.
Ooh, Pulsar Lost Colony is another good one. I've seen a lot of goofy or screw around videos of Pulsar that's like, actually really funny.
We have one medical herb and it's gone.
Where it's literally just a dude running around doing what we now know as the Among Us effect in Pulsar. Where the dude was just sneaking off into back rooms and just sabotaging random systems. And then coming back going, you did it.
It's wild to think that Among Us was actually already 2 years old before it finally got big because it got featured as like a free game on PS Plus or something.
Yeah, well, not only that, but the fact that there are games that came before it that do it a little bit better. But because Among Us is the one that got it right, or well, they got it right in a way of being marketed.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Project Winter. You're trying, I know you are. I'm really sad that that game missed the boat. People are always going to look at Project Winter and go, that game copied. And the devs are going to go, no, they did.
What?
What? Oh, did you get poisoned?
I got poisoned and nothing else. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Also, yeah, Pulsar is...
Cause, like,
just-
hold on. Usually when you have trapped treasure chests in this series, they're like a mimic and you still get something from it.
That treasure chest was like, fuck you. The chest just had a fart in it. It was the whole ass fart that's been fermenting for like 100 years. You just open that shit up and
Not
like,
to mention
the
we're in
poo
it.
particles just waft up your nose.
Not to mention we're in a volcanic sea cave. That shit's gotta have like sulfur in it.
It's been baked for so long, it's ready to come out the oven.
This is the ultimate Dutch oven. Why is there a fucking evil tree in a volcanic subsea cave? Never mind. RPG logic, fuck it.
It's a very evil treble. Just got Dutch oven. And Chess just walked up and be like, you ever been hotboxed before? And the hero's just like, what? And it just opens up.
I hear you say the chest walks up, and I just imagine it has it has Toad Skull's fucking walking animation from Pokemon Gen 9.
Beep, boop, beep,
Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's the fucking convergent evolution version of Tentacle that's just a mushroom with legs that's shaped like a tentacle.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like, it literally looks like a palette swap of Tentacle, except it has 2 little legs, and it follows you behind by walking around.
Wow. Alright.
It's wild.
I'll have to check that out or get linked that later.
It's got Squidward tentacles feet. Like there's a fucking stream clip of someone being shown it when playing multiplayer, and he sounds fucking like, the sound he makes sounds like the fucking Frankie seeing a Luffy's poster in the Wano arc. That's the best way I can describe it.
Someone's just like, haha, I'll fart in this treasure chest.
I can't believe our legacy as far as playing Dragon Quest is the running joke that Zoma has a fat dump truck ass.
It's a big old dumpy.
This is our contribution to the Dragon Quest fandom now and forever.
I hope it takes off.
There's the official art in chat.
Oh my god.
Yup.
What the fuck?
And remember, grass ground type.
What?
Yeah, it's a conversion evolution. Do you not know what that is?
No. I mean, yes, but no?
Basically, it's the idea of something evolving under similar circumstances,
Yeah.
despite being a different, like, completely different creature or having a different environment.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking in the context of Pokemon.
Yeah, that's their explanation for why this and Wugtrio exists, which is like a water eel version of Dugtrio.
Fair enough. We walking around like... What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the evolution, Toad Scroll.
This motherfucking Octorok looking motherfucker.
You want to know what's even funnier? It doesn't really show up in the artwork, but if you look at its model in-game, there's like a slight rainbowy color pattern to some of its appendages or like its protrusions sometimes.
Dude doing a spider walk in your direction.
Wait till you see Wiglet.
I think I've actually seen Wiglet, the weird fucking one that everybody's been using as like the penis Pokemon or something.
Yeah.
Some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, the little white thing. Got something better. Toad Scroll running animation.
Go on. Oh.
Oh, you gotta actually click it. Alright, what's its running animation?
Hold me out here like...
I need to show you that fucking clip of that guy who actually was being shown one for a trade, and he's just like, oh, with incremental levels of increasing disgust. I think it was. I think he goes by fucking KZ Excellent or something like that. If someone can find the clip for me, it would have been like from when the game launched in November.
We'll have to check that out after stream for sure.
I'm assuming these guards are here as like guideposts that you're on the right track. I'm assuming that is why they're here.
Stand on the lava. Virgin player.
Oh! How much HP do we lose? Not a lot. Not a lot, actually.
The monsters took more HP than the lava did.
As far as I can tell, yes, actually.
Also, one of these days, I'm probably gonna do either Labyrinth of Galeria or Labyrinth of Refrain. Probably Galeria.
The PS1 game?
Labyrinth
No, I'm thinking of Galarians. What the fuck? Why am I thinking of Galarians?
No, it's the fucking DRPG made by like a lot of the Disgaea crew. It's actually literally why the game is literally why we're not getting a Disgaea 7.
No, we are.
Oh, wait, fucking really?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes. Because I think you told me that some of the people who were involved in the main production are no longer working on it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, no, fair. It was somebody else that told you that, but yeah. Labyrinth of Refrain and Labyrinth of Galeria is actually like what they're working on now, and it's gonna become just a storytelling franchise of stuff they wanted to do with Disgaea. And they're good fucking games. They're unabashedly really good. Like, go buy them. You don't have to play them in order. Just go buy them. They're good games.
I would, but I'm gonna be busy. What? Did I just go back the way I came?
Me?
I did. What the fuck? You know, after playing a game like this, I can't fault other games for having somewhat more straightforward dungeon design, like fucking... what was I playing yesterday? Fucking Cold Steel 1. where like most of the dungeons are usually a straight shot with some implied branching paths where it's like you can go here and you'll find a fucking treasure with a quartz in it or some shit.
Yeah, I believe that's actually still in purgatory. Because the studio that was supposed to be working on it, the publisher took that studio off and it's just kind of sitting in development hell right now.
Oh no.
A private division was supposed to be fucking what?
What?
I'm concerned because like private division even admitted that they got pulled off of that game.
Oh no. Because, like, wasn't the whole thing with Kerbal Space Program is that it's, like, shockingly grounded?
It's an actual space, well, not space, but an actual rocket science physics simulator.
Yeah, like, despite the presentation of your little guys and shit, you actually have to take shit into consideration or you will just completely bomb out.
What the actual fuck? I'm actually confused. That was supposed to be out like never? Oh, fair enough. Oh, it is still private division. Never mind. I guess things worked out. You know? Fuck it. As long as private division's still working on it, like, they were really happy to be working on it originally. So much to the point that I believe they absorbed Squad to make the game.
Huh.
The original Squad is the original team that made Kerbal Space Program. Which was a chimpanzee and a general army general helmet was their logo. That chimpanzee was fucking yucking it the fuck up in that logo.
Just absolutely yucking it up.
Just absolutely living it.
And most of the fun, and that's where most of the fun were like, hey, can this one gamer make a working space rocket? The answer? Probably not.
It's a lot harder than you think. I think I
already think it's hard, and I imagine it's harder than I can imagine.
I used to play a lot of it. My save back before it got wiped, I managed to only ever launch 3 satellites into orbit. I have been told that the fact that I managed to launch 3 into orbit consecutively is impressive on its own. Because satellites in that game, for whatever fucking reason, just sometimes don't work out. Hey, yo, what?
Oh my god! Okay. No. Don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes. No, magic doesn't work on these things. They're metal slimes. Because that would be too easy. Okay. I'm not getting my hopes up. Fuck me for getting my hopes up!
And clip.
Sammy, I need the cookies.
And clip. Y'all are welcome to clip moments, by the way. I highly encourage it, please. I may not clip things that often because the buttons is nested like 3 folders in, but like, clip shit, please.
Oh goody, another free copper sword. Okay, I haven't tried this way.
Throw it into the lava. Make yourself a copper cup.
I don't know, make yourself copper rings or something. I don't know. Okay, yes, we haven't been through here.
Hey, look.
Fraser.
I was gonna be like, do you want a guide? But then, like, how are we gonna reproduce this with a guide?
This... Oh, God.
It's Hardcore Friday. Let's fucking go.
God.
You gotta use that prayer ring, man.
No, that's for MP restoration. Fucking you.
Squelch that shit right out. Dracula doesn't bite, he scrapes and licks.
Alright, what's this one? Seed of Strength! I was gonna be so mad if that was another
fucking
poison. I have 3 copper sword drops, what the hell?
Also fucking shout out to fucking Billy, or, Billy and Mandy.
Yeah, that was
for
Billy Mandy.
doing, like, the most accurate correction of what vampire bats actually do.
Yeah, no, that was actually kind of fun.
It was like, if you didn't know that, seeing that joke, it would not be nearly as funny. They scrape and lick. Vampires don't bite. They scrape and lick. See, scrape and lick. I do that way too good.
That reminds me of like that every so often in old SpongeBob where they decide to reference accurate marine anatomy just for the sake of a joke, like SpongeBob going, no, I can survive on my own, I can just filter feed.
Jesus. Oh.
There was also that thing where he was embarrassed at Gary walking in on him watching something of 2 anemones because it was them mating.
Just open another chest and it's just fart with reverb.
Oh, that would be the extra fucking salt and pepper on the wound. What? Oh my god, look at all these staircases.
Alright, time to figure out which one it is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Free magic armor.
Hey, that's the thing you actually need.
Yeah, because that'll give Nexus a nice defense bump and it'll give him some resistance.
The molten chili.
Molten chili. Molten Wendy's chili. For those who don't know, there's a running in joke here where we live, where every time we order Wendy's, one of us will jokingly suggest getting the Wendy's chili.
Even though the Wendy's chili is actually not bad.
Is it?
It's just your fucking run-of-the-mill chili. I've had so much worse. Like...
But that also means you've had so much better.
Yes. Like, the fact that I can say that it's run-of-the-mill chili and not the worst chili I've ever had or the best chili I've ever had means that there's 2 very broadly reaching points on the meter that are in both directions.
Where it's so far removed where, like, even though it's not bad, it's like, why would I bother?
Also, a lot of cat asked, what's the worst chili? Denny's.
I could see that. I could actually see that. I've never even had Denny's chili, and I could see that.
Run-of-the-milly chili. They used to. And there's a reason why they stopped, because it was really easy to give people food poisoning with it. And that's why you don't eat Denny's chili. If they offer chili and it's on the menu, you look at that shit, point at the menu, and aggressively tell them no.
Oh my god. This keeps going. I see that hand.
Waffle House chili? Depending on where you are, actually like, if the Waffle House makes chili, it's actually not bad. There used to be a Arby's that I worked at when I was much younger, that had a Waffle House that had chili, and it was a house special. So it was like actual handmade chili.
Huh.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
The only thing I remember about eating at Waffle House the few times I did was fucking the hash browns weren't so bad. That's the place where I had it.
Like, depending on where you go, like, Waffle House is actually good.
Yeah, like, for the record, the one I went to was when I would have been still living in Georgia for a couple of years.
Oh yeah, so you had Southern Waffle House, which
Yes.
is like high odds of being good and also independent franchise.
Yes. Because this would have been when we were driving upstate to see the fucking eclipse.
Yeah, so there's one state that I will forever tell you to avoid Waffle Houses at. Well, technically two, but let's start with the main one.
Okay.
Florida.
Yes. No extra context needed. Just Florida. Yes. Yes, also that too. Apologies to anyone living in Florida. I'm sorry you live in a PvP area.
The Waffle House parking lot is a PvP. It's the fucking RuneScape wilderness.
Does that mean the Applebee's parking lot is the Barrens? That is the only World of Warcraft joke I know anything to confidently make. And the fact that I got that big a reaction out of you tells me I was on the money.
Fucking showing up at fucking Florida Waffle House and the Bozja battle theme starts playing.
The real Bozja blast starts now.
IHOPS is the Wolf's Den.
Oh.
You go there to see white people get really disappointed because they're
No,
shit.
Ho.
Okay, for those who are not aware, even in Dragon Quest Builders 2, the hunter mechs are fucking deadly.
They are terrifying because they are one of the few regular enemies with a chance of attacking twice per turn, and this is consistent through the entire franchise.
Not only that, but they're one of the very few enemies where they actually only have like one single target attack. Everything else they can they are capable of doing is all AoEs, especially in Builders 2.
Like they tend to have some of the hard-hitting stuff like Harvest Moon, fucking Falcon Slash.
Flurry of arrows.
Sometimes they have like sometimes they'll even be cheeky and give them the fucking elemental slash moves like a Crackle Slash of all things.
Oh, fucking
The
that shit was in
bastards.
11.
Yeah,
That
I
shit
know.
was not fun to do.
they were the fucking toughest they've ever been in 11.
Bozja's Taco Bell parking lot. You know, that's fair.
I've never had that many bad experiences with Taco Bell parking lots, but then again, that's because most of the time I actually physically went to a Taco Bell. It was the one at Cook's Corner back in Maine.
Yeah, don't go to the South Seattle Taco Bell. That is the real PvP zone.
Oh, Christ.
3 of them.
Okay, just light use that thing.
Just use the copper swords.
Yeah, just like start throwing them like a fucking Final Fantasy ninja.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Oh, they can crit. Oh no.
Oh, fuck. 1 damage, 1 damage. You're actually over leveled for this place, by the way.
I had a feeling. But then again, it's Dragon Quest 2. Being over leveled just means you're playing it on normal mode.
Playing in a normal ass RPG mode.
You head to a Walmart parking lot and you just get the Fate join text in the jingle. Oh,
not
don't remind me.
your standard Fate join text. Your fucking Chimera in a Realm Reborn Fate join, where it plays the one time that Fate jingle is ever used in the game.
Like for the fucking unique bosses that have like the hour timer instead of the half-hour one.
Plays the old fucking Final Fantasy dungeon boss theme before they replaced it with unique themes.
Orders to file the Shrine of Great Conflagration!
Hey, they're not here for this.
No matter, the offering of thy flesh shall appease the spirits of the beyond!
Look, don't listen to him. All right, well, I guess we're fighting now. Yeah, no hard feelings. All right.
Oh! Alright, come up. Well, I wanna...
Ignore me!
Did someone leave a baby here?
Whose child is this?
Oh, they're dead.
And just like that. What?
We haven't done a break, so at all, so sure.
We're gonna do a quick BRB.
Just a quick BRB to stretch.
I mean, we're actually tailing in the end of the stream, but we'll do a quick BRB anyways. Kagura, we're gonna have to find a way to get that pulled into view.
Do I have control? I do. Okay.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
A full sidle. Da, da, da.
I'm surprised it doesn't. Oh wait, I know why. I don't know what that did. Give me a moment here.
Yeah, no problem.
I totally forgot that you've gone through like 4 fucking usernames.
Yeah, because he kept getting Twitch accounts locked for some reason because of some shit with his an old phone.
There you go. You're good. You're good to post links now. I forgot to correct you on that. Oh shit!
Oh!
Hold up.
Hold up. Is that me to hold up or the chat to hold up?
All right, I think we're good to go now.
All right.
Cax, you accidentally did a big oops. I think we're corrected. Are we good?
Are we good? Are we live?
Okay. Yeah, no, it happens. You probably accidentally clicked a button that you didn't intend to do. It happens. And yeah, that's really fucking annoying. Like, I will forever be annoyed as shit by that. But yeah, you're moderator like you were on your past account. It should be correct. All correct now, and you can send links.
All right.
Because I make my friends moderators because that's what streamers actually do, apparently. And if it happens again, Kagura, let me know and I'll see what's and I'll update for the next account. I doubt that will happen now because I believe you corrected that issue officially. And that's really fucking annoying. That's good. That's good.
All right. Yeah. Then this shouldn't be a problem anymore.
Yeah. Also, love that we have. So I will forever be fucking as chuffed as chips to know that, like, I am apparently one of the first streamers that decided maybe I should put my chat on view for VODs and stream archives. And apparently that just became a thing out of nowhere recently.
Ha.
Technically I'm not the first, but I'm one of the first with, I believe, Vinny doing his through a chat replay add-on, which I've been using lately. It's actually really fun. Because it's no longer really weird seeing him refer to the Phantom chat. Actually seeing the chat be as fucking gremlin as possible.
Yes.
Especially when somebody brings up the fucking Cyberpunk Pain song. Like, I need to get some animated emotes going. More than likely, the more emotes will start cropping it up soon when I get the avatar that will be sitting right next to the bits jar, for the record, because I know, like, a lot of people, when they have like their VTuber avatars, if they had a mascot previously, that mascot just never comes back. That's not going to happen with our stream. Naya will forever be part of the stream. The fuck?
Yeah, there's just the seed there. Don't worry about it. That's the dark seed.
Alright, fair enough. One of the emotes is just a jar. You know, that's tempting. I'm surprised nobody's figured out that, like, the bits jar is a reference to something. Though at the same time...
Jesus Christ.
Oh, hello. Hi there. Alright. He's just here to have a good time.
He's just creeing and screeing.
He's imitating his favorite character, the Great Serpent of Ronka.
Scree.
Scream!
Is this supposed to be a fight? Are you doing that on purpose, or are you just
I am
doing
doing
that
that
to
on
fuck around?
purpose.
Okay. Oh, forest fire. Argon's dwelling place. Make haste to the marshes beyond. Go now into the stinky swamp and do the thing!
Oh boy.
So you gotta find the thing.
Yep.
Hey, we found a dragon in our quest. Title drop. Yeah, pretty much.
Yep, there we go.
We got him!
Got him
Let's
in
go!
one, boys!
Pin it up on the screen! Make it
Yeah.
blink! Flash it! Emboss! Border! Emboss! Border! Emboss! Border!
Just fucking Steve Harvey reference, whatever.
Well, I'm making a joke at fucking new Pokemon Snap with like the 5 fucking layer logo.
Oh, no.
Shit got more layers than a 7-layer burrito.
False idol.
Head now into the dreaded Robitussin Lagoon.
Okay.
The cough syrup lagoon.
So we get to show the chat this now. Oh boy, you want to pull up the map for me for Renderak?
You want it on the top screen? Because
Put it on the top
I know
screen.
this place is a bitch.
Link it in chat so people can see. I need people to know. So here is the first room.
Just a bunch of upside down crosses. No big deal. Just a bunch of hail Satans.
Roan is the NES name for Renderak.
Oh, should we get the NES one or the non?
It doesn't matter. It's the same either way. Oh! So this image is literally too big to be loaded on Discord. So that's fun.
Did I actually say that?
No, because I tried to link it to you on Discord and the
Oh,
preview
that's right.
didn't load.
Like fucking shit the bed.
Yeah.
All right, well there you go.
Oh.
For those who want to see, and for those who may be watching this on VOD, literally Google map of Renderak Dragon Quest 2. Like, it's the first fucking result. On the bright side, we have a lot of fucking treasure.
Also, a lot of fights ahead of us, because this place has the highest encounter rate of any area in the game, aside from maybe the final dungeon.
And it's been tuned down in this version.
Yup. This is what I signed up for willingly when I agreed to play this game on stream.
We could.
This is what I subjected
We
myself
literally
to.
could have played anything else.
We literally could have played Puyo Puyo Tetris, but no, here we are.
I probably wouldn't have played Puyo Puyo Tetris. I want to, but I want to play it on my own time. Walking corpse, aka my mental state when I wake up in the morning. Me too.
Coffee wishes it were effective enough to cure that.
It's basically the Tower of Babel from FF4. Yep. Fiv.
Wake up!
It's a fun fact when I say that, like, the last third or so of this game was not play-tested. This dungeon is one of the foremost examples that I point to prove it.
You're on second floor?
I'm on basement floor. I just wanted to get that seed.
Oh.
Yeah. We in it. We absolutely in it.
We in it?
Oh god, and the Whack-A-Lights are so fast. Oh, thank Christ. I'm going to hear the song in my fucking nightmares, I swear to God. Oh, right, this part.
Lost Woods? Load screen. Where are you gonna go? Where's your destination? I think you're gonna go back to 288. Oh, one of the stairs in one of the rooms on the map literally goes right back down.
Yep.
Ugh.
So I hope you're following along with your pamphlets at home, because I'm sure not.
Break out the depression bingo, because boys, we go for squares. Boys, girls, and everything else.
At least I barely need money for anything at this point.
You're
now.
also like well in on that level for this.
Kazing! Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, rubies! I think it's just go...
The monologue.
Oh, these Choco Flux. Okay.
What are you trying to get to?
Oh!
Are you trying to make it to the third floor?
I'm trying to make it to the third floor. Yes, I already got everything from the basement, because it was just the one seed.
Yeah, you're going in circles right now.
Remember, it's Lost Woods.
Oh, is there a specific order you're supposed to do these?
I think this is like the easiest way to get to the third floor.
Yeah, you're going back down.
No, yeah, I'm going back down for some reason. Please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If that got me the crit, on God.
And it's gone. Yeah, go back. I don't think this is as complex as you think it is. Just like the map seems to be very literal. So just go into the yeah, so 7 leads back down. That one leads back down. The one you want to go to is through that doorway to your left.
Okay.
Other left, sorry, I meant right. Oh no, technically, yeah, you do want to go that direction anyways.
Don't toy with me, Fox man. Also, Jesus Christ, that just wiped everything. Okay, so this way...
Yeah, so not this one. Keep going. Keep going down the hole. Not that one.
Oh,
Oh,
my...
are we gonna have a king slime?
I don't think Metal King slimes were a thing until 4 or 5? Yeah, it would have been 4.
They hurt like hell, though.
Well,
These
they're,
bitches out to
just
kill.
fucking spamming AoE attacks. That's what's happening.
Yeah, they're here to fuck you up.
Little shit heels.
Oh,
Hey, I got one. That's still worth it. Bitch. 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 Made a
got
bitch, all of
one.
you.
Okay.
You know
so-
science better than me. Is there like a periodic table element that could be shorthanded for bitch?
Probably. So you passed the first door, right?
I don't remember.
All right. Go until you see the edge of this hallway, like backwards right now.
All right.
Once you're healed. No, go the opposite way because it's messed up right now.
Okay.
Okay, stop there. So first door, second door. On your third door, go down.
All right.
Fortunately, I played a lot of fucking Pokemon with really shitty guides that only use numbers and letters for doors. And I was like, wow, what does this mean? And then I figured it out very quickly. So yeah. No. Back out. Go to your third door. So
What? This is the third door.
No. Go to the left. Not that one. It's the next one after the one that you're adjacent to right now. And then
That's
go
the
down.
way I was going, and you told me no.
I asked you what doors we were at, and you said you don't know. So I said start over. Burn him out.
Raspberry motherfucker. There we go.
All right. That one there. Go in that one.
This
Down.
one.
Yes. And somewhere against that somewhere against that wall is going to be the stairway up.
What?
This is the third one according to the map. That's what it is.
There's no staircase here.
Then keep going down until you see the one with the staircase. But it is on this line, like this vertical line you're doing. Shaman doesn't do more damage for putting him asleep.
I mean, your reward for that is they're not hurting you. That's still something.
Yeah, no, that's... So yeah, on this vertical line, this is vertical line 13. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
It's just when you went through the sideways, it RNG'd your ass into one of the two hallways.
Oh.
You're good here. You can now look at the third floor section, which is, so we're going to fourth floor. We're looking
yes.
for
We are going
either
up.
35 or 25.
There's definitely a specific treasure chest we also want to get because it has like the best armor in the game.
We're
And it
looking
is specifically
for-
in this dungeon.
That's going to be on the 5th floor. We're not on that floor yet. Or at least we're not on the floor that we can do something with that. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
we're
wait.
looking for Erdrick's armor.
27, 21. Okay, so we just came from 16. Go south.
I mean, first I'll grab the chest and then I'll go south.
No, ignore that for now. That is money. Don't worry about that.
Alright.
Gee whiz, for somebody who has shitty navigation skills, I sure know how to navigate this fucking...
You don't know how to navigate a battery charge, do you?
Oh, no! Boop, 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 boop.
It should be fine. We've got like, what, another hour in
I
it?
mean, if it dies, we can just call the stream there.
Can't wait to see Elstrip armor.
Elsdrip armor. or
Tom
Eldrip-
Bolichick.
Okay, so this stick near the stairs goes south. You're gonna come across the wall that's gonna take you east, and then don't go into the north room. Continue to go south.
Right.
until you get another zigzag hallway, and
Good
then
thinking.
go all the way east, and that will take you up the stairs. Seriously, it'll get you the armor that you want.
So, just a guess, because I
Yeah,
know
that's
the
just-
chests
that's
have been
just money.
changed, but it might just have armor, or
No,
it might
that-
have money.
I'm literally looking at the map for that. That is chest B. That's 1350 gold.
But again, some of the chests have been changed, because chest A is supposed to have a life crest, whatever the fuck that means, but it had a seed of strength in it.
That's probably what that is now. Because there's no seed of strength. This is the NES.
I
map,
know,
so
but-
the names are going to be different. There's a good chance that Life Crest was the seed of strength, and for that translation.
No, I'm pretty sure the seeds were added to this version, because they were a thing in like 3 or something.
That one. What the fuck?
C is... Okay, so that's accurate, because
Yeah.
tombola ticket, lottery
Then-
ticket, same difference.
This is So just go up that stairs, and that's your armor one, and then you can pretty much safely explore the rest of this place.
I mean, the lightning sword would also be really fucking... I think that's the strongest sword in the game.
Where is the lightning sword dropping you? So 35 B. You're gonna go up. Where the fuck does 35 come in? Or sorry, 36. Oh.
Okay, thankfully we're not running into the real problem enemies yet. I think they sequester those to the upper floors.
Where the fuck is 37 coming? Alright, let's focus on getting the armor first. Yeah, okay, cool. We got the armor.
Alright.
So,
Pass this over to...
let me figure out where the fuck.
Holy shit, look at that stat jump.
Oh, goddamn. What in the goddamn? Where the fuck does 37 and 36 catch it? Or 37. Okay, 37 comes from... not on this map?
From
What
third
the
floor.
fuck?
Wanna go-
Oh, we gotta go back down to the bottom. We missed our opportunity for that.
No, I think we gotta go to the top and go to the corner, and that'll get us to the 4th floor.
No, because look on the map. Look on first floor, 37B goes to 37A on second floor. Then you go to 36, and 36B goes to 36A, and then you can get the sword. 35B goes to 35. Is that literally a fucking shortcut? I'm gonna fucking riot if it is.
It might be a shortcut for all we know. I'm not entirely sure.
Where's 35B coming?
Because this way is just a dead end.
Oh!
south.
25. No, there's other ways of getting there. Okay, so that's the shortcut to the bottom. So
Right.
we're coming from 35B. Where does 35A? 35A is on the 4th floor, and we're on the 3rd floor. Okay, so we need to go to find 25 connection.
So for now, it looks like the staircases are going up.
What in the goddamn?
Oh, that's the shit this dungeon does to people. I think you sank someone's battleship.
I think I did. I think I sank somebody's battleship too. 25. Where does 25 connect?
God, this feels like we're reading a map of fucking railway connections.
It really does. It is literally just Silphco. So, Pumacan, you actually hit the nail on the head on where I learned about letter map reading. I shit you not. It was Silphco.
Oh God, I'm still trying to remember doing Silphco as a kid.
Don't. It's a fucking nightmare.
I'm so glad Pokemon realized that subjecting children to warp mazes was punishable under the Geneva Convention.
And then SMT3 did it.
Well, SMT is for depressed adults, so they're in the clear there.
So does the ascension number? No, it's just match the numbers. So we need to find a way to match 25. 25 connects at... Yeah, okay, so then the
Mother bitch!
alphanumerics are one-way connectors. 20... Okay, so we need to find a way to get to the 4th floor, and it's going to be a one-way on the 4th floor that'll take you to the sword that you want.
Alright. So for now, we just gotta get to the 4th floor, which I
25.
imagine is going up and then taking one of the connections up there.
What was
That's
that?
an oddly specific number of money.
Oh, was that the 1350?
No, it was 1,438.
All right. I mean, bonus points. 25 on the map. Where is 25? Yo, fucking shout out to the dude who made this map. It's actually not bad. It's just like
It's
circumstantially
a lot to take in at once, especially if you're not used to this specific presentation, but it's a really fucking good map. Like, I think this is the same guy who makes like a shitload of maps for who has made maps for like literally hundreds of games.
Oh, you have to go up before you go back down. So 23 and 24. Looking for 23 and 24. Okay, so what?
But for now, we gotta get to
24
4th floor,
is
which means we
4
probably need to take
6.
18, which would be going up.
18. Where does 18 go?
Oh no, that goes to that goes to 18. That goes up in that corner, which
18,
goes to
22,
22. And then 22 takes you to fucking...
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fucking no.
Yeah.
Just a reminder that for those who may be unaware of what the fuck we're looking at, the map is right there. We picked actually a pretty good game to stream, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, no,
This is like-
as much as I am grousing about having to experience this, the idea of showing people what the Christ this is quality.
Yeah, no, okay, so we're on 3rd floor, so 18 and 19.
This is literally both of us just arriving in a new city trying to decipher the subway map.
This is you arriving into Seattle for the first time.
It is. It really
18 and
is.
19 goes to 22 and 23. So where does 22 and 23 go to?
22, 23. That goes fucking...
Okay, 22 doesn't... Okay, no. Okay. We're going towards... So you need to go right. Up
Okay,
and right.
yeah, okay. So yeah.
I'm trying to decipher a subway menu. Trying to decipher the Jimmy John's menu.
Deciphering the DC Metro maps from Fallout 3.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Remember how they had to use those as buffer zones because the wasteland and the city ruins are technically two different maps? I remember.
Break out the Memba berries. I love that Red Letter Media is using that as like a thing now.
Come on, bitch. God damn it!
Okay, so you're...
Yes.
Hold up.
Oh.
Stay where you are for a
yes.
minute.
Yes. I know this room. I know this room painfully well.
So you're... Okay, so I'm gonna lead you to where you want to be for the sword, okay?
Yes.
So you want to go... So 3rd floor...
Like, give it to me in, like, whole ass, like, numbers of presses if you
Yeah,
have to.
no. That's the plan. That's the
Yes.
plan. Okay,
Because
so
I know this room. I know this room well.
up 2. 1, 2. So if you go left 1, the square above you is a trap.
Okay.
So go left 2. Up is safe. So if you want to go up, but hold that thought. I'm
Okay.
trying to get you to the sword.
Yes.
So where does 25 come in? Okay. So up until you touch the wall on this vertical line. Now left 1. Up until you touch the vertical wall. Right 1. Up until you touch the wall again. Right 2. Up up 3, and you're safe to go right into the opening. So no, one more. I thought you fell.
I thought so too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ooh, fucking shout out to Starfighter 76. I guarantee you that dude is probably older than we are, but fucking shout out to them outright.
They are the strongest warrior of GameFAQs maps as far as I'm concerned, and Godspeed to them.
This map is way better than we gave it credit for.
Yeah, no, like, again, once you get past the presentation, these are good fucking maps.
Go back to Dragon Ball GT, you goddamn robot. Right?
Oh my... No, don't fucking put
okay.
that on it. No.
Early GT
don't
not
represent it with fucking Gearyu. Don't fucking put that on the poor defense killing machine. It didn't do anything wrong like that.
The clang clang boy. Bong 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 bong.
Gmod sound effects robot.
Pretty much.
Why do you think it's so angry?
Right?
Holy shit.
Oh boy. Much like fucking builders too.
Resilience, Baitsu, HP, MP.
Okay, so keep going up. Do not go left. Just go up until you're aligned with that doorway and you're Gucci. Okay, so stop. Okay. You're still good? No, you're not. Oh my god, where the fuck are you? Okay, if you... No. Go in. Just go back to the doorway without moving anywhere up or down. Stop right here. Okay. Now I know where you are. So the top wall is safe. Now, stop here for a moment. You're fine. Stop
I mean, yeah, I'm fine because the game stopped me for me. Thank you, game.
So, I'm going to lead you to success for this.
I believe you. I believe in you.
So the next floor you're going to go into... Oh! Holy shit! I glanced away for a minute and that was just like, dude.
Okay.
Gotta break out the Yggdrasil. Alright, so stop here.
Yes.
Follow the outer edge until you're at the bottom left corner of this room. Do not leave this edge.
Okay, so down and then left?
Go down and all the way down and all the way left. But stop one square short of the far left.
Holy shit.
Yo, look at this fucking good boy.
Oh my god, this dude's ready to party.
I'm here to burn! I am clipping the fuck out of my mic.
Yes, you are.
I'm here to burn!
Just what's his fucking name? Fucking Burning Hyena or whatever. Just play the clips of him that are like clipping the mic.
Right.
Jesus Christ, the enemies are giving so much experience now. It's like they knew this place was hell on wheels in the NES original.
I like how our Render Rock stream is our most viewed part of the stream right now.
Oh my god. Okay, Argon. They're undead, so they're probably not too sleepy. They just woke up from a big sleep. What the fuck?
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Just making sure our audio's good.
Yeah, no worries. Okay.
Oh, hey!
This place is getting very mean very quickly. You're noticing.
Yeah, stop one square short of that wall.
Okay.
And then go up one. You got your second alert. This thing's about to die. If it dies, I'm just going to hand you my fucking Hall Effect controller.
Yep, fair enough. If I get the Thunderbolt sword before this thing dies... One square short, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's intentional. That's what you want.
There we go. Best sword in the game.
You are good. If you wanted to end a stream right here.
Hold on. I need the number. Yeah.
Big boys damage.
Plus 95. Let's go. Hold on.
Break that boy in.
Can I give the Aurora Blade to the...
You are supposed to give the Aurora Blade to your second party member, yes.
Alright, in that case, let me give the false idol to... Yeah, just hand Naya a fucking stone monument of fucking Malroth's head. It's no big deal.
Not the first time she's held someone's head the wrong way.
That was a very awkward Sunday night.
Okay, so if you want your way out, there's gonna be... Let's go ahead and get you out of here before we proceed.
Right.
So 36A is going to drop you to second floor.
Okay. So we're technically on the second floor.
And then, yeah, okay, so go ahead and go all the way down this hallway. Stay on this top wall, and you're good to walk in. Where are these boys in?
Alright, let's see how this do. Alright, Prince with the sword, that's 44. 76, okay.
Gargoyle like, oh, I fucked up.
There we go. Okay.
Fucking Mullard. All through. You're good to go. Alright, so you're going to be in a hallway that's going to want you to go north. On the line you're in, the only way out is through the hole that you're going to walk through on this line.
Gotcha.
And 37A is going to drop you back down to the first floor, unfortunately. But, like, you got the strongest weapon in the game. I want to say take the first floor visit as an opportunity to restock.
Yes, absolutely.
No. You were good. You were on the right line.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this just puts me back at the entrance, so I may as well leave.
Take the opportunity.
Oh my Christ.
Oh, Cosmonaut or Chasmonauts.
Chasmonaut, because it's supposed to be chaos.
Cosmonaut. Come on.
Oh yeah, because I also need to get another Yggdrasil leaf because I used mine already.
Absolutely going to open the stream, taking an opportunity to restock, unless you want to do it before we end.
I'll probably do it like before we start the next stream. I'm fine with ending it here.
Okay.
So for now, let me go.
Let's zoom to the safest place we can find.
The nastiest, highest crime rate place in the entire world. Mindenhall.
Innkeeper's like, the fuck you mean highest crime rate?
Petty thefts, all of you.
Alright, let's go save up. Oh.
The entirety of Mindenhall is well known for its tax evasion. The king's just like,
The funniest part is having this conversation after playing Cold Steel 1, where lords taxing the shit out of the merchant class is genuinely a plot point in the early game.
oh.
You played Cold Steel 1, you would know that.
I played part of it, yeah. That's why I'm like, oh yeah. All right, well,
charge this bitch.
we're gonna put a pin on this bitch.
Oh boy.
You saved, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm literally gonna come out of this and go into Metroid Prime.
As
I
one does.
gotta finish that game.
Not to mention Octopath 2 unlocks in like an hour and a half, assuming they're doing it by Eastern time zone.
Yeah, they are. They always do.
They usually always do for simul releases.
It's either Eastern time zone or Pacific time zone. So either way. Anyways,
if it's
and
on Steam, it might actually be because I got it on Steam. It might actually be a little later.
it's gonna be a little bit later then. It's gonna be midnight for you.
All right,
Because Valve is here in Seattle.
fair enough.
And with that, though,
Oh,
hoi.
some reason it's probably because that was so stressful.
Yep. But yeah, and with that, thank you all so very much for watching. I know this is one of our more populated streams.
Thank you
I
for
normal-
making us playing Dragon Quest 2 of all things and going through one of the worst dungeons in the NES library, one of our most viewed recent streams.
Right? I don't normally look at the numbers for worries of becoming obsessed with the numbers, but I just happen to look and I'm just like, yo! got some acid reflux going on here. Anyways, as per usual, let's do some shout outs, mostly with the interactions, because I don't know if the other two follows are followed by advertisers. So got my eyes on y'all too. But Nexus, thank you for the interaction. And I'm just gonna call out people in chat and be like, hey, thank you. Pumacam, thank you for interacting and saying what's up. You were an absolute blast to have in. I miss your fucking Revenge of Cooler joke. Let's fucking go. Beep. AKL, thank you for popping in. I don't know if you're going live right now. I might raid you over to you. If you are. If you're not, you're probably getting ready for your fucking first demo reel, and good luck with that, and I hope it goes well, Holmes. Kagra, thank you for popping in. Pumacam, I think I already gave you a shout out. Nexus 89, Becky, and I saw Malkin in there somewhere. Thank you for popping by as well. And I think that covers it for our chatters. Yeah, so it's mostly our regulars. But yeah, thank y'all so very much for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. If we don't have art for the next long playing game, we're probably gonna roll into, I don't fucking know, but we'll figure it out. Because I want to give the artist that I work with, Royal, a good bit of time to like actually enjoy doing the art. You know, actually, speaking of just Departure to Destruction, we might just play Dusk next. I want some Andrew Hulshult fucking Quake metal going on here. Which this is what this song's from, by the way. Go play Dusk, just so the fucking the lead dude for the publisher can fucking shit on games journalists again. You know, fucking Devil May Quake. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. Stay true to yourselves, and see y'all next time. Oh, the VOD track was muted. Ha! Anyways, catch y'all around, and have a good night. Hey. And stay true to yourselves.